I'm not doing that because I want to take long showers with you assholes.
Ain't you them kids that have been whacking off in my tool shed?
By a bunch of fargan ice holes like yourselves.
Yeah, well, listen, you ought to just stick the itch in the car with now and get in with us, but that's all right. We'll worry about that later.
Oh, my God. There's 100 morons in my basement.
It's you, Larry.
Lollygaggers. Diamond dogs have struck again.
No, they could be a lot worse.
Why did you kiss my ear? Why are you holding my hand? Where's your other hand? Between two pillows. Those aren't pillows.
4 of us wolves running around the desert together in Las Vegas looking for strippers and cocaine.
1, 2, 3, Benchwarmers!
Live from Scott's parents' basement, this is the Basement Benchwarmers Podcast.
The Basement Benchwarmers Podcast back for another week. I got Ed, Tim, Willie here tonight. Eric will be here moments. And Scott is here. Let's get going right away. Let's start off how we start every week.
Crap.
Yeah, let's get right into it. Let's start off with how was your week, fellas? Let's start with Tim.
Bang, bang, bang. Week was awesome. Spent some time with the boys, minus Willie, up in Green Bay. A very, 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 very cold Packer Bear game.
What was the temp?
Did I mention it was cold?
It wasn't that cold.
It really wasn't that bad.
I mean, at the end it got chilly.
The wind shifted. It got a little bit chilly. I was happy to.
And last night we were still trying to get warm.
Yeah.
You didn't think you were that cold, but when you're sitting on the couch afterwards, you're still cold.
My room was warm.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, my room was warm.
Were you guys cuddling?
No, he turned off the heat in my room and put it in his room.
Yeah.
I froze.
I opened my vent in my room.
So I'm guessing the vents were like split, so
if it opened his room, but his probably only opened a little bit, so I took all the air in my room probably.
I woke up in the middle. I had to put my socks on. It was so cold. I go past his room and there's like, it's like glowing under the door. It's like,
like how you see on the sideline the guys with the jet cannons and it's got those waves.
Yeah,
that was Scott's room.
The door was sweating.
Yeah, the bathroom was like 80. I almost slept in the tub.
I know.
Could have came and snuggled with me.
Yeah. So
I said I didn't.
Prowls around Shawano, had some great prime rib on Saturday night. Okay breakfast Saturday morning. Found a new dive bar in Shawano called Sharona's.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
My Sharona's?
Just Sharona's.
Yeah.
It's a good bar.
Yeah, it was a good bar. Pretty cool parquet floor.
Counter.
Parquet counter. Yeah, which you don't see a lot. So
we were drinking Busch Lights there.
Busch lattes for $2.
So yeah,
I had a Pabst too.
Yeah.
So we got 4 beers, and Scott's going. Timmy throws him a 20.
Yeah,
you're getting 12 back. You're getting 12 back.
12 back.
You got 12 back.
Yeah. Yeah, I tipped the guy $5. I thought it made his week.
Uh-huh.
Oh, thanks a lot.
You want me to carry you to the car?
I got a tarp. I could pull you.
No, we didn't get drunk.
No, I was feeling
actually
decent on Saturday.
Yeah.
I felt good.
Yeah.
Got back. We shot the shit a little bit. Got back to the place.
I think the prime rib soaked up all the alcohol from the old fashions, and then we only had 2 or 3 at
we had 1 or 2 at the the brewery we went to too.
Right.
Good brew. A couple good brewery beers for a small
Adler or
Yeah.
Sour. No, it was Adler.
Was that her name? The redheaded girl?
I wish.
You said orange cream.
I know. I was orange cream.
No, I was surprised how many redheaded girls were up. Every
I
place we
know,
went into, there was
right?
a redheaded girl.
2 out of the 4 places we went to had redhead waitresses.
It was kind of weird.
Well, they all have
right?
the same dad. So.
Even better. So sad to see the Packers lose, but they look terrible. So it's a good week.
Yeah. So is up. I'm up.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'll do it second. Yeah, I was in the same trip. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I got some cigars on the reservation. And, well, I don't know. That guy was holding them. I just grabbed some. I don't know what's going on there. It's horrible. No, so we had a really good time, though. The prime rib was really good, especially when it got seared. It had that crisp on the outside. It was pretty good. And went to 11-11 today.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
11-11 was...
That was solid. We hung around there, watched some Pat McAfee, and had some beignets.
Oh, yeah?
That was pretty
Very
good. And then I get home, we got all kinds of shit I got to fix, got to plow the driveway. It's like, what the hell? We were having a good trip. I did more like in the last half hour, than I did the whole time we were there. And then I turn on the TV. What's with this fucking Biden guy? He's done more in the last 2 days than he did in the previous 4 years. Did you see that? Oh, I'm pardoning everybody.
Is it just him? Is it Kamala too?
I don't know. Is it? It's like,
because she couldn't explain what she did either.
Yeah, Biden went through like a case of pens just signing pardons, and he's got arthritis now. He can't even sign shit.
Not like Rob Dole, though, right?
He ran out of feathers and ink.
Yeah, he looks
quills.
Feathers and ink. Yeah, he looks like Bob Dole now. He's got his arthritis is so bad. That's great, Willie.
I'm Bob Dole.
I'm Bob Dole.
Jeez, he's banned like gas water heaters and gas furnaces, and I'm like, I can't keep up now. It's like, what did he do the last 3 years and 350 days? Nothing. All of a sudden, the last week, we're gonna find out Florida's owned by Mexico pretty soon or something. He gave it away. Who knows? It's just crazy. So,
Willie, how was your week?
My week was relatively not as exciting as yours, but it sounded like you guys had a good time.
Yeah.
And did you see a lot of people from Kenosha up there?
We did see Tisdale's. We met them.
Yep.
We knew a few people up there, but I didn't see.
I didn't see my brother-in-law. I was looking for a trombone. Didn't see him.
Yeah. I saw a bunch of people up there. I didn't really look. It's too cold to be looking for people.
We did see Josh Allen.
Yeah.
And George Pickens.
A guy wearing a Josh Allen jersey.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, how many jerseys did you see that
2.
didn't belong?
They were both sitting right by us.
Yeah. And there was a guy with a Niner jersey.
There was a guy with a Niners,
over.
Yeah. Bills, Niners, Steelers.
That was it.
Were you screaming at him? What are you doing?
Show Allen. And the guy turned around and started waving.
Jesus.
Yeah, they were all right by us. We're in the moron district over there.
Good seats.
Not Packertown. What do they call Titletown? No, we were in Moronville.
Moronville. Where were your seats?
Pretty much almost the same as my seats from the Bear game.
Oh, yeah?
Same corner, kind of the corner situation. Just maybe 10 rows higher, but they're good seats.
The Tundra Man was sitting in front of you?
No.
No Tundra Man. We get Bear Man.
No, but Wolfhead Man was, or
Coyote Pelt guy.
Yeah.
And I think he was he a Bear fan? Because one time,
it's hard to tell.
When they scored or something, I don't know, they kind of gave me a look, kind of looked back at me and gave me a look like, yeah, I'm like, I'm not your buddy. We have nothing in common, nothing at all.
Run it outside.
Don't even look at me.
We had the PA there. It sounds like you're at Porio for a tournament.
Sounds like you're at Porio for
sounds
a tournament.
like you're at Porio for a tournament.
Sounds like you're at Porio for a tournament.
Yeah, that's what it
sounds like. You're at Porio.
Sounds like you're at Porio.
Right.
Yeah. It's like echoey.
Is it really?
It's
You
crazy.
should turn the echo.
Yeah, it's crazy. I all of a sudden I start doing it. It's crazy. It's like
a second behind. I thought somebody started yelling in my
second
ear
behind
the
it.
second. Yeah. It said it was like Christian Watson's down, and I hear Christian Watson. I'm like, what the shit just happened behind me?
He got hurt twice on one play.
Yeah, it's like
he's down twice.
It was great. What was the weirdest thing you noticed about the field arrangements and everything?
Well, they run across each other.
They cross.
I
each
said
other
I told you. I talked about it on the
tunnels.
show before. I think it's the
I
weirdest
noticed
thing.
how wore out it was at half field, at midfield. Like, why is it that worn out?
Yeah, it was. You're right.
Well, they never got anywhere near the end zone, either team, except on the return.
But I'm just saying they only play 8 games there, right? 8 games, 7 games.
Yeah, probably 10. Probably 10 with
Right.
spring training.
It's 9 or 10 depending on your how you got 2 or 1 at home now for
because they don't
preseason.
play like high school
Yeah,
games there or nothing.
I brought it up
one
before.
college game maybe.
I thought it was the weirdest thing when I went last year. I went with Tim. I'm like, what is this?
They cross.
They have to cross each other. Go to the.
Oh yeah.
One team comes to our Packers come to our corner. The visiting team goes down the middle, like right behind the goalpost.
It should be opposite.
Yeah. And they have to cross. You couldn't do it for a college game. You could not at all.
No, because you'd have a
No.
But
You watch the players. They were like,
they were cordial.
Yeah, whatever. They man.
What they should have had, they could have probably done was like the Bears stay along this sideline and go in, and the Packers come on that side of midfield and follow them in.
Yeah,
but it was weird.
It's weird.
And for a remodel of a stadium, I don't know how it is visiting, but I saw a video of the locker room, the Bears locker room, and it looks like my basement. It's very low ceilings. It looks like just low. I know the home teams get nice, but usually NFL now, everybody gets a decent. But it's weird. I mean, unless they couldn't do it because the stadium way it's set up,
right.
Maybe because I know
that was the only thing they didn't update.
Yeah, and that's your visiting team anyway, so
still got cold showers.
At least you get warm water, not like Alex used to do.
Yeah, I know, right?
Right.
That was the joke.
Shut the hot water off.
There's a visiting locker room that's got a pink locker room, and I can't remember who it is.
Yeah, it's isn't one of the colleges like in the Big Ten? Like,
is it in Michigan?
No, I don't think they did.
Yeah, probably.
Giggity.
No.
Yeah, I will add on to your Biden signed another bill to move be allowed RFK Stadium be moved to Washington D.C.
Really?
The whole stadium?
Well, they're going to build a new one.
Mm.
He's signed a bill to allow him. I'm like, is that really his thing to do? Since Washington D.C. he's not in charge of Washington D.C., is he? He's in charge of the country. I'm sure he must have something.
It's separate from the country, so he must have something to do with it because the mayor's in charge of D.C. But
then you think
it's
the mayor
essentially a state, but it doesn't count for voting and
you
everything.
think you would run it across like a city council would have to vote on that, just like Arlington did. City areas they want to move have to talk about it, right?
You think?
I don't know. I just see whatever.
There's probably some scam there they've got going. He's probably getting the big guy's getting 10% of it.
Yeah, Hunter Biden's getting a Coke room.
Yeah, what they call champagne room.
We don't know it was him. All those cameras at the White House, they couldn't see who it was.
Idea. Good call, Tim. I agree.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. Was that your my week was good week. Pretty much same. So
prime rib.
That's about it.
Drink beers.
Yeah. Prime rib was very good. I like the grilled thing was different. They're good. Everything was just old school. Salad was just a salad with some cheese on it. It was good. It was. We had some onion rings and some cheese squares.
Onion rings were money.
Yeah. Cheese squares were solid, but
onion rings were good.
Someone at Airtail put ketchup on the cheese squares. We're not going to talk about it.
For fuck's sake.
What do you think, Willie? Cheese square? Do you like cheese on your cheese squares or cheese on your cheese?
I don't know how people put ketchup on their mac and cheese. That's disgusting.
Who puts ketchup on their mac and cheese?
Jace does
people
it.
I know. People I know. It's disgusting.
My grandmother puts ketchup on her eggs, so
I've seen that before.
Yeah, my brother does that.
But she used to drink milk and Pepsi too. So
Laverne
Shirley. Yeah.
Milk
So
and Pepsi?
I don't know. Obviously, I didn't do it. But between Ed and Tim, who do you think put ketchup on their cheese curd?
I'm guessing Ed.
Whoa!
Go fuck yourself.
I love it. Pew 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 pew.
Are you
fucking
kidding me?
There is no. I don't even put ketchup on a hot dog or anything normal. I don't.
Tim, we were watching. We all looked at him.
Fries.
Me, him, and Rick all looked at him. And were like, "What are you doing?"
Right.
It is a fried food, though. I could see dipping in there.
Right.
I'm not
It
against
started
it.
for some reason, I started doing it with the cheese squares. The cheese squares, not cheese curds.
Yeah.
The cheese squares from the spot.
To leave now.
Oh, those are good ones too.
Cheese squares are awesome.
I know.
Those
The
do
spot ones
anything
are
on
cheddar.
them.
No,
they're just like
nothing.
creamy.
Yeah.
And I think Sunnyside uses the same people. I don't think they whatever because they're the same ones. You don't need I don't need ranch or nothing with those. It's weird.
Yeah, they're good.
And they stay creamy till the end.
Cheese squares from Spot. You guys have.
I don't mind ketchup on earrings.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say no to that.
I said ketchup and onion rings 50-50.
That's probably borderline.
I said yeah.
Right.
I mean
Fries
sometimes
and ketchup.
I'll do it.
Obviously,
Yeah.
right? That's a win.
I like fries, ketchup, and mayo.
Yeah.
Mayo.
What do you do on your fries? Ketchup or
Uh,
mustard?
I like mustard.
Yeah.
But certain fries I will do ketchup with, like Culver's.
Are you a
fry.
ketchup fan?
Not a real big fan.
I don't do ketchup on McDonald's fries, but
I don't.
but on Culver's I do.
Yeah, Culver's.
Well, and like we had today, I did.
In the old days, nothing on McDonald's fries. No, it's a crapshoot.
Yeah.
I
agree.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I'm getting there. You're right.
I got some nuggies the other day and I got French fries and I'm like, these are terrible.
Yeah,
I would have went to Wendy's or Burger King for their fries in Dallas.
Mhm.
Wendy's
Used to be McDonald's was the fries.
Right.
That's where
I don't know.
So yeah, what do you do? Potato pancakes,
applesauce.
Oh, when I eat
cream or sour cream.
Sour cream.
I like sour cream. I don't do the applesauce on it. If it comes with, I'll eat the applesauce separate.
What do you do,
and then
Willie?
I'll go away.
Usually nothing.
I don't like
S&P.
potato pancakes, but I'll do sour cream or even like K-Roll syrup a little bit.
Yeah, I'm a little sad. My great grandmother used to make them handmade, and I had the opportunity to watch her and like get the recipes, and I didn't do it.
Yeah, my mom still makes them, and she's always like, "I made you 3 potato pancakes." I said, "I will not eat that shit."
They're like,
I will. I mean, but I don't. I'm not a big fan.
Yeah, I've had them a few times. I like them. I'm a fan of them. Something different.
Some people ketchup.
So yeah, ketchup. Once again, ketchup. So on tonight we're going to talk about NFL playoffs start this week. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 games. This coming up Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Not in one day. Spread out.
Yeah.
The college football playoffs semifinals.
Thursday.
The Final Four of football coming.
Right.
Thursday and Friday, 2 good games. Fun fact about that. Well, wait, because maybe someone will bring this up. Also, maybe talk a little bit about the MLB. Local player got straight today. Well, we won't say anything about it. Maybe someone will talk about it. Also, you didn't hear? I said it. Gavin Lux.
Oh, I didn't know that. No,
went to the Reds.
Really?
Yeah. I'm sorry if that someone's good or bad or ugly. You can elaborate on it. But yeah, he was traded today. Well, we'll get to that.
Wow.
And NBA, we'll talk about NBA. It's kind of still in the NBA, is still kind of infant stages for everything. So maybe a little bit of that. And of course, we'll have birthdays and anything that comes up. I don't know. I think that's it to start. But as we start every week, the good, bad, and the ugly. Oh, I forgot. Tim, what would you bring up last week? We were going to. You want to talk about? I forgot something we should do, and I can't remember. We never did it last week because it got so long and started talking about everything. About team, I don't remember. It was a team thing.
Was it the
Because we didn't do it. I know that because we just got talking last week.
It wasn't the New Year's resolution for your team, was it?
I think it was that. Now you said that.
Right.
Yeah.
The one thing for like,
yeah,
right, you like a new coach, or the Bears get sold.
Mine would be the Cubs actually spending more money.
Mine would be the Cubs acting like a fucking big market team.
ESPN. I should have. I'm not lying. Jeff Passan did. I'm not lying.
By getting Kyle Tucker?
Just how they've done it. They love it.
I mean, they're better
Is
than
the Passan guy, is he from ESPN?
Yes.
He said they are doing great this offseason. They've aced the offseason or something like that. So I don't know. We don't maybe, and he's a big insider. Maybe we're just seeing like as fans on the outside going, we want to see a bunch of big names and numbers, and maybe I don't know. I don't know.
It's not big names. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not big. You know what I'm saying? These bodies.
Right.
That's the thing. Bodies. Right. Yeah. So yeah, let's start with good, bad, and ugly. Who wants to start this week? I want to start this week.
Okay.
Is that cool?
I was gonna say you should. Yeah.
Yeah. My ugly is I'll give you some stats, and you guys will probably know, but let me pull it up here. Sorry. I had it up and it disappeared on me. Okay. So here we go. And this is ugly-ish. Unlucky, ugly, not unlucky. The QB on this team is number 1 in passing yards, number 1 in TDs. Wide receiver has triple crown. Number 2 receiver, 900 yards and 10 touchdowns. They have the NFL sack leader, which you found out this weekend.
Yep.
And they have a 5-winning streak to close out the season. And unfortunately, not in the playoffs this year.
I know. Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
Cincinnati Bengals.
The Bengals, yes. And unfortunately, they didn't make it because the Kansas City Chiefs didn't play anybody yesterday.
Yeah, they fired Lou today, too.
Yeah, they fired the defense coordinator. I'm glad they kept Zach Taylor because I don't think Zach Taylor is – well, I'm not saying he's not. He's the head coach, so he did hire the coordinator. But obviously, I don't know. They're still missing a couple bodies on defense, so that's the thing. But that's my ugly. It's just it's how it goes though. Win early, win. I think we talked about this weekend. Win games early in the year.
Don't lose that game against New England.
Yeah, and don't lose. They lost
about that.
Lost. Well, they lost the game when
First 3
when the one guy Evan McPherson missed a couple kicks against Baltimore.
Yeah,
was it Baltimore?
Yeah, they could have beat
So, yeah.
Baltimore
Yeah, yeah.
twice.
Yeah, yeah.
They should have beat them both
So
times.
I mean, you're all looking at it going, but it's kind of not. It's kind of a shame, not ugly. It's just a shame because what I want to right now, the way the team's playing, you do not want to play them.
No,
that's one of those teams you get in the playoffs. Like, oh my god, they're gonna put up at least 3 touchdowns on you, and you got to figure out how to hang with them.
But that's how they've been the last 3 years, basically.
Well, they would make the playoffs. They like lose.
Right.
They start out like 2-3 or 2-4, and then they get over. We all thought it was gonna happen. Oh, they'll be fine. They'll be fine.
Mm-mm.
And that's going to hold them back from winning the MVP because they didn't make the playoffs. That'll be the thing. And it's always the Lamar. It's always names they throw out there for everything, and we'll talk about that more.
Burrow's numbers blow away everybody's.
Yeah. And that's my ugly, unlucky, a shame, whatever. It is what it is. So go ahead. Willie, go ahead with your ugly.
my ugly is the Jimmy Butler suspension. So what makes this even more interesting is that so far this season he's missed 11 games. He's going to miss 6 more, because of the suspension.
And he's going to get what he wants.
And you can't miss 18 games and be up for any type of postseason awards.
Yeah.
Not that he's going to be, probably, but who's to say? So I just think it's just.
You know who that's going to happen to? Luka.
Yeah.
Luka can't win no postseason awards now.
Right.
Oh, because
he's injured.
Injured, yeah.
He's going to miss a few. He'll be back. He'll probably play 50 games or whatever. He'll play like 60. What is it? What's the total number then?
65, I think.
Yeah,
65.
2/3 of the season, right? Yeah. So yeah, it's.
Yeah, that whole situation is fucked for the in the player movement. I want to be moved out, because it's his last year of the contract. They didn't extend him. 2, the way that Pat Riley talked about him, it's not 1982 anymore, where you can be an asshole to the players. You know what I mean? So that doesn't help the situation. And 3, don't say you're not going to trade him and then turn around and say we're going to explore trades now. So now you're just giving him exactly what he wants.
Right.
Yeah,
he did that before.
Right.
He did that in Minnesota, right?
And Pat Riley is different. But the difference between Pat Riley and any other GM or whatever, Pat Riley is a Hall of Famer at every level,
right?
Pretty much. Well, except for player, but he's been a Hall of Famer at every level, whatever he's done.
Well, he only announced for those 2 years, and
yeah. But I get it. I understand it, and it's like they were this. It's just like a bad breakup.
Right.
It really is. I mean, that was the golden goose,
but still,
Pat Riley got him in there. They rode his back to a finals as an 8 seed 2 years ago, or whatever it was, and.
Yeah, but be a professional and try. Don't go to a game and shoot a 3-pointer left-handed.
Yeah, and that's the thing too.
Disrespect the game.
You just pray in your teammates too.
Right, absolutely.
Because there's players in this team there's incentives built in these games. Maybe if they win, make the playoffs, everybody gets a bonus.
Right.
You don't know some guy.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
you make the playoffs, you get a $500,000 bonus, or
you make the playoffs and you get extra money in the playoffs.
Right, and you make the next round, you make another bonus plus your playoff money.
It goes back to our NFL conversation over the weekend about kind of tanking to lose games to get a better pick.
Right.
Some of these guys have incentives tied to winning.
Right.
So you're gonna just blow a game, or yeah.
Right, look at how happy Mike Evans was.
He's my ugly.
Well, not only was that a record, that was a $3 million catch.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
$3 million. Pretty awesome.
Well, Gino had us like a $6 million.
Yeah, $6 million day.
Yeah, the day.
Yeah, the year they won the Super Bowl, I think it was Tampa with Tom Brady. Oh yeah, it was because Gronk didn't play the second year. Gronk, they got him a ball late in a game like that.
Yeah,
the game didn't matter late in the season, and he forced him the ball to like so many catches to get his bonus too. I mean, that's why I think these, and of course you as a coach, you also get respect to players by doing that. But as a player, that Tom Brady's risking and Baker Mayfield, they're risking a game. Like Baker, that was crazy yesterday. If he throws a tip ball pick, if he bobbles the ball, gets picked the other way, they lose that game, don't make the playoffs. I know it didn't happen, but you get respect. Guys want, they're working to get you that, and players respect each other for that, and coaches get, I mean, you get that
wide receiver.
Yeah.
Does Baker get some MVP votes? He's gotta get some low down.
He should get
he won't get no first place ones. I don't know how they vote. They 1, 2, 3.
It might go like 1 through 5 even.
I think it's 1 through 3.
Is it? Baseball does like 1 through 10.
Right. He should get some lower. If it's like lower, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He should get some lower number of votes. He should be getting some.
Baker
should get some
sure.
consideration. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Absolutely.
It's been I don't know.
Right. It's been a retread quarterback year.
Yeah, but some of those retreads have played pretty well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's been some good ones.
Right. My bad.
Ugly.
Is it ugly?
Ugly. We're on ugly. Yep. We're on ugly. Yep.
All right.
I start with ugly. Yeah.
My ugly. I'm gonna take Ed's Ed's role here and do some politics.
Nice.
A Republican officer official, who oversaw Nassau County on Long Island, refused to initially lower the flags in response to President Carter's death.
Yeah.
So.
Really?
Yeah. So there's faced some backlash, and then he reversed his position.
He should.
Right. I mean, I don't. To me,
you don't get to pick and choose who the president is. Well, you do, but not not 50 years afterwards.
Right. Right. The Democrat, Republican, no matter who it was, if he did that, I think.
I mean, that's petty. That's like something they would do to Trump.
It's just disrespectful. You know what I mean? So you have this tradition, you're going to honor it for all these other presidents that passed away, but not for Jimmy Carter, who was probably one of the most misunderstood presidents. I mean, he was great afterwards as well. So I just thought it was shitty. I thought it was like,
what was the reasoning?
He never gave one. They asked him. He said, "I'm not available for comment."
Yeah, he just didn't want to do
Wouldn't
it.
even like give an excuse to why.
If it was like, oh, I used to touch kids or something, it's like, okay, no, yeah,
right, right.
Just didn't like him as a president.
Billy Carter stole my beer, so that's why I don't like him.
Yeah, he made me eat soft shelled peanuts.
He made me eat boiled peanuts.
Boiled peanuts. Oh shit, that's worse than ketchup on cheese curds.
Stop it! You eat tomato soup with grilled cheese and dunk it, right?
I do not eat tomato soup. It's gross.
Okay,
and I love tomatoes.
No soup's okay.
You're right.
Hit or miss.
It's not.
It's got to be like a tomato basil something for me to want to get into it. I'm not just eating. I'm not eating warmed up tomato juice.
Do we look like a bunch of firefighters sitting around here eating
warmed up
cheese?
tomato juice?
Yeah.
So tomato juice, do you put milk or do you put water in it?
What?
Wait,
in a soup?
Yeah.
Oh, you probably use a cream.
Cream.
Use like a milk.
Yeah. Wait, do you drink Bloody Marys?
Yeah, but they're seasoned.
That's outrageous.
I hate them.
Do you really?
Yeah, I don't
have
like
a Bloody Mary soup.
Ooh.
With the
piece
sausage,
of celery and everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm going to the kitchen. I'll see you guys later.
Oh, Willie, you're in charge of the tomato soup.
Mom, Bloody Mary soup now.
Sacre bleu.
I don't even hear anybody up there.
Mike McCarthy to the Bears.
You're ugly.
My ugly is the. We'll go back to Miami. There's something in the water down there. Tyreek Hill situation again. Just it's always something. And you know what? I don't even know a lot about this situation, but it seems like Tyreek has always got something going on.
Maybe he ran out of women to impregnate.
Yeah, maybe. Did he kick a dock worker again or whatever he did?
There's no more trolling to do in Miami. He's got to go to Dallas because I think Micah Parsons is trying to get him to come there.
Oh, that'd be with CeeDee Lamb. Oof. That'd be fun.
Yeah, who's throwing him the ball though?
Dak will be back next year, right?
Trey Lance. Yeah, so he wants out of Miami. He's throwing a fit like a baby. After he threw a fit like a baby, he wanted a contract, and then he doesn't like the contract now. And
is he a free agent next year? He's got 1 year.
He's got one more year.
I don't think it's I think he just wants out of Miami. There's something going on down there.
Yeah,
and maybe it'll go on with DJ Diddles or DJ Red Flag. DJ Diddles is the wrong guy.
DJ
Challenge. Yeah. I not that I agree with it, but who knows?
He just had the best year of his career last year.
Right.
Oh, everything's great.
Maybe he's frustrated with Tua, or maybe you know what I mean.
Well, he might not be frustrated with Tua. Maybe he's frustrated with Tua not being available.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
right.
Maybe not him as a person,
right?
But
got to get my stats. Got to have my quarterback throw to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
I thought you were really saying Tyreek was judging Tua as a person, that he wasn't a good guy. The way you said that, I was like, oh my God, Scott, we're going to have an argument right now.
Nice pass.
We're watching the Division 2. Or no, the
Division 1A.
The
Division
FCS.
1A.
The FCS.
Championship. It's already a wild one.
Division 1A, right?
1A,
yeah. I don't know what it is.
1B.
1AA.
Yeah, so to the Tyreek drama, there's always drama wherever this guy goes. So we'll see what happens with that. I don't know.
Yeah.
My whole thing with those guys, too, you sign I mean, if he's got time left on his contract, fuck, you know.
And supposedly he changed his profile pic on some social media.
Of course.
It's the picture of Antonio Brown with his shirt off running off the field.
In that Tampa Bay game?
Yeah.
Nice. That is a classic picture.
That's a winner right there.
I'm out, fuckers.
So we're on bad, right?
Yeah.
This may be a good. I don't know. This could be anything. Let me read a story from Kokomo, Indiana.
Kokomo.
Exotic dancer gives birth at hip hugger. First recorded birth at the location. The audience at the hip hugger got an unexpected surprise early Thursday morning. Witnesses say dancer gave birth to a healthy baby boy.
Don't say her name.
I'm going to let you guys guess the name when I get there. Y'all get a choice. Yes. Around 12:56 a.m. Thursday morning, paramedics rushed to 806 Belvedere Drive after witnesses called saying one of the dancers was giving birth on stage. By the time the medics arrived, the baby was already delivered and wrapped up in a blanket for warmth. Several other dancers and a female bartender were credited for coaching the women through the birth. The mothers whose stage name is, go ahead first.
Autumn.
Chastity.
Sapphire.
Cinnamon with an S. With an S. Was 38 weeks pregnant and said she was originally supposed to be on maternity leave, but the money is so good around the holidays, it was hard for her to pass up. Cinnamon also says she's very thankful for her fellow employees for their help and plans on naming their child Theo Hugger Thompson in the club's honor.
And if I would have guessed, I would have said Ohio or Florida, not fucking Indiana.
Kokomo.
Right.
Kokomo.
That's a great story.
Cinnamon with an S and Theo Hugger.
Theo Hugger.
Oh my God. I actually want to see the stripper now.
The world does not ever. The internet
This in
and the world.
Kokomo?
Kokomo, Indiana, yeah.
Can you imagine being there? She's like, oh, yeah. Like,
oh, God.
Guys like, whoa, what the fuck?
Guys are like,
whoa, give it back.
Dude, I'd run up and throw like 30 singles at her right there at that point.
So that was my bad.
So wait a second.
Good, bad, maybe? That was bad.
Goodish.
It hit it was like, oh, and it hits the stage. And then, of course, the guy sitting there is like, I'm a doctor.
How much?
You know it.
I didn't.
How much for the umbilical cord?
I like placentas.
Can I snip that?
You know what?
Actually, I didn't finish the story.
I did see a stripper with milk one time. So it's right after this.
Mm-hmm. At the end of the story, Theo was bouncing by the end of the night.
Oh,
so he was a
nice.
He's already working. You're bad, Willie.
My bad is going to be the decisions that the Cowboys made.
Motherfucker.
I can do another one.
No, go ahead.
I can do another one.
No.
All right. That they decided to play.
Sorry, the pink bathroom, University of Iowa? Or pink locker room?
Yeah.
Is it Iowa?
I think
That's
so.
what I put on there.
Nice.
I'm guessing it's Iowa.
Oh.
Okay. I'm sorry.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Sorry, Willie. Go ahead. I'm
no,
sorry.
you're fine. They made the choice to play Trey Lance for another, over Cooper Rush, who took over for Dak.
And been playing good, decent.
Playing very well.
Yeah.
And by doing that, they cost him $250,000.
Cooper Rush?
Cooper Rush.
Needed 60 snaps.
Yep, that's all he's needed more. But he did get $250 already for playing 45% of the snaps. Wow. Just to, lighten the
That's a lot of money for
there.
him.
But yeah, I mean, can you believe that? I'm sure Jerry was in there calling, hey, can't start this, kid. I need to save money anywhere I can.
Yeah, I got to buy another painting for the vestibule or the walkway or whatever.
My whole thing is that they announced it an hour before the game, not like during the week.
No, it was announced, I think, the day before because I saw it. I wasn't tell you guys.
The story that I read that it was an hour before the game.
Really?
Yeah.
I swear I saw I don't know. I saw it. I forgot I was going to tell you guys, but I was like, it's not really a story.
It's not like,
But maybe it was. I don't know.
It's not like Justin Jefferson missing a game or something.
Was Cooper Rush, was he hurt or anything? Anything wrong with him?
But they were just saying that Jerry deserves all the bad karma if he doesn't pay out Cooper Rush's $500,000 incentive.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter when they did it. They shouldn't have done it.
Yep.
No.
Because if they wanted, the thing is, that they thought he could play, they should have started him over Cooper Rush when it happened, when the injury first happened.
I mean, you look at the Bucks. They paid out $3 million.
Yeah, and they let them go out and do it.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So it's just typical Jerry.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
I say he don't get that money.
Yeah, that works for him too.
I know.
I hope that McCarthy doesn't go back. Just says, no, you guys didn't want to sign me. I'm out.
Jerry Jones reminds me of that Monopoly guy.
They've linked Doug Peterson now, which that's just people talking to Dallas.
Yeah.
But whatever. Tim, your bad?
My bad is Brian Thomas being snubbed from the AFC Pro Bowl. He was the second or third ranked wide receiver in the NFL, and he 1,200 plus yards, and he had a better Trey. Who was it? Trey Flowers.
Azay.
And it's the first.
And Brian Thomas had a better.
Who were the other guys that made it ahead of him?
Mark Chase was one of them.
Chase got
Yeah,
it. Obviously, he's number one.
Right. I mean, I know you should have guy like if you say someone from the Pro Bowl should make it, you should name the guy that should be there. But definitely, Brian Thomas should have made it over Zay Flowers.
Well, and I know he's a nut job, and I get it. But what about George Pickens too? He had a very good year too.
I don't think he has. Brian Thomas had 10 touchdowns. So,
well, I'm just saying
in the AFC, it's like I don't. Well, I mean, nobody from Buffalo, which was a big throwing team,
right?
Obviously, Burrow and Chase had the big year.
Yeah, Casey, nobody from KC stepped up.
Nobody from Denver.
Right.
Oh, Cortland Sutton could have got.
He had a good year.
Yeah, but Thomas
not
had
that
a better
good
year.
I'm just saying.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm just I mean, you name a player that shouldn't make it. Like Brian Thomas should be the one making the Pro Bowl. So.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a team that gunned the ball around that.
Right. I'm sure like Jacksonville having such a shitty year is another reason why. So.
Yeah, but he was their golden nugget.
Right. That's my bad.
Oh, I got it. I'll do this one. It's not really politics or anything. It's common stuff.
Sweet.
They've been installing new surveillance cameras all over the country in different cities now. AI records every car, license plate, and the people sitting in the front seat. It can tell if you have seatbelts on. It can tell if you're looking at your phone. And it records every single person. They're putting these up all over now. So you might just get a ticket that says, "Oh, you shouldn't be looking at your phone. Here's $200 ticket." And they've been using them in Britain. Now they're coming here. And I'm like, yeah. Can't figure out which terrorists or felons are renting cars and driving around the country or crossing borders, but
they can't find the Trump's assassinator.
Yeah, or the J6 bomber. Right. They keep showing that shitty film that's all chopped up now, and like in
Hunter's cocaine.
It's in like 0D,
right?
Or 0K. So we're doing this. We're recording every person that's just minding their own business and trying to figure out what to charge them with. How about we record every congressman's moves all the time? You get elected. Eric's here.
What's up, Eric?
So you get elected to office, they put cameras on you. Doesn't matter if you're at home, if you're in your car, if you're at in Congress, or if you're banging underage boys like they all do or whatever. It's recorded. You know how many they're breaking laws. We know they're breaking laws. But yeah, just regular people driving on the street. Oh, we're going to get you now for something that's not even going.
Everybody's been wearing glasses with those fake eyes on, looking straight ahead.
What was the one guy? Timmy said the one guy wears a face
Yeah, there's a guy in Arizona for years when they started doing like the plate recognition. He would wear like animal masks, and they would send him tickets, and he would go to court.
Wasn't me
without a mask, and that's not me. You can't prove it was me, even though it was car registered to him, plate registered to him. Couldn't identify him in the car seat.
Yeah, and they're trying to identify. They're looking into the car to see what's going on.
Right,
that's what they're looking.
I mean, you could clearly see someone driving a car with like a panda mask, a raccoon mask. He had like 8. It was awesome. I mean, like he had gotten like 30 tickets for speeding in Arizona. It's awesome.
Everybody's going to be hiring a face painter,
right?
For
a face mask, right?
Well, there's going to be, if that's the case, if they start doing that, there's going to be stuff you can put on your windshield that,
right,
that rejects it or has, like 2 middle fingers, type thing,
or Mickey Mouse, like.
Yeah, but you can see out, but they can't see in.
So what is the fear here? I don't understand. What are we scared about?
Getting tickets all the time for just doing just driving down the road.
Right.
You get 6 tickets in one day.
But what? Only for doing stuff wrong, right?
Right.
Well,
yeah, but I don't need. I don't need them to do that.
The fact that you're looking at your phone.
Yeah. How do you know you weren't changing?
Why aren't they arresting people doing bad stuff instead of looking for people not doing bad stuff?
The road ragers, that's the ones he should be going for.
Road ravers? Oh, ragers.
I don't need the government to keep me safe.
All right.
That's my point.
Oh, be careful.
Run!
Run it to the outside.
So
You're really starting to piss me off, Eric.
I'll draw a picture for you. Eric's trying to figure out how to plug in the microphone.
How does he have 4 kids?
My bad is Eric.
Bourbon.
Eric
Bourbon's my favorite.
How about now?
You're in.
You got it in. Yay.
That's how I have 4 kids. Bam! Let's go.
What's your bad, Eric?
Want another?
Bad and ugly.
What's your bad?
My bad.
Yeah, tighten it. Is there a tightener on the
How
side?
did he have 4
What
kids?
happened here? This has never been a problem
No,
for
that's
me.
This one here.
This one right here. Yeah.
When it's loose, giggity.
Are you guys acting?
What happened?
Whoa!
Are you guys messing with me?
No.
I've had enough of this.
No, I swear to God.
Scott can't yell at me anymore for fucking up the equipment.
I don't know idea what it's like that.
What the?
How did he have 4 kids? Microphone's just drooping.
Is there nut still in there on the other side? I hope it is.
I got a stitch.
I don't see a nut.
There's a nut in there.
You can see it.
Well, he hasn't dropped it out yet.
Righty tighty, lefty loosey.
Daddy.
There we go. There we go.
Are you good, Eric?
That's how I have 5
Are
kids.
we sure?
That I know of.
You've got it.
Okay, let me open up the old notebook here.
Ugly and bad first. We're not too good yet.
Okay, we're on ugly and bad. Well, can I do bad?
Dude, whatever.
Yeah, sure.
Well, can I do whatever? Both of these I got a little bit to look up, but well, the bad's easier. And I don't know if you guys did this, but my bad is a team scoring only 52 points, other than their one guy scoring 53, but still losing 119 to 105 to the Pistons. So that was the Timberwolves the other night.
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards had 53 points. The rest of his team had 52. And they pretty much still got smoked by Detroit.
Hey, to be fair, he's got to fucking drag around Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, he's dragging around, I guess, a bunch of players. But
Gobert's struggling.
Even I think Randall had 17. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I do want to say something about that. I remember we talked about this, and I was one that, and I'll admit it, that I thought the Towns trade was crazy. I think the trade's incredible now for New York. It's incredible.
Absolutely.
I thought it was like they gave up too much depth and blah, blah, blah. And absolutely not.
Right.
Karl Anthony Towns is making that team different now. They're good. They're good. They were good before.
The Miles Bridges trade's looking like the bad trade.
Yeah.
You know?
But
Scott, didn't you and I pick, though, the Timberwolves to go to the finals? I know some of us around this table were picking Timberwolves in the finals.
I don't know.
It might have been me. I think maybe I had like the Bucks and the T-Wolves, which is looking great.
I don't know. I'm sure we did it, but
I think the Timberwolves they're in 10th place.
Yeah,
and the Bucks are in 5th, but they should be in 10th after losing to the Blazers.
I'm sorry. I think he wrote it down for us. Ed did. Yeah,
I think I only have mine on this one.
You wrote it all down. I thought. I don't have anything.
Yeah, whatever. But
no.
So that's my bad. Is the rest of the Timberwolves other than Anthony Edwards the other night?
And he called the team soft. And that was awesome.
He did.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's
not after that game. That makes it soft this year.
That even makes it worse. So. My ugly is the injury history of Christian Watson. Did you guys talk about this?
No, but I did point it out as soon as he went down at the game.
Yeah.
I yelled it.
And you know what's funny is I remember looking. I was at a basketball tournament before the game started. I remember looking at like actives, inactives, and it had him not playing. It said he was not going to be active.
Dobbs got sick before the game, and this is the whole reason why he played. Dobbs got sick before the game, so they activated Watson.
Okay.
And that's the only reason why Watson played, because Dobbs didn't.
Well, I'm guessing Dobbs got sick because he looked at Watson's injury history. So, which did you want to chime in, or do you want?
No, go ahead. Finish your thought. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just since 2002, a tear in his knee, strain pull, thigh and hamstring. Concussion, thigh strain, grade 2, knee bruise, thigh. I mean, it just goes on. Pedal ankle sprain, knee unspecified bruise, and now obviously he's out for a while. Tore ACL. I mean, is that confirmed?
It might be worse. They said too.
It's believed to have torn ACL, suffered additional damage to the leg.
Right.
So it just, I mean, the guy's a specimen. I mean, if you look at it, he's fast and is
cheap shop at Jalen Johnson, as that said.
6'4", 208. Yep. This is kind of an interesting draft sharks. It shows like percentage of risk just play, because it's probably looking at people that do, either daily drafts or fantasy football. It's got chance of injury per year, per game, projected. This was at the beginning of the season, durability ratings and all kinds of stuff. Basically saying don't pick them in fantasy because you won't get much out of them. But
don't forget the $3 million grant he received from the NFL to fix his hamstrings.
Yeah,
University of Madison.
So that's also very ugly. So
they did some shit too. Yeah. Right, yeah.
Well, his hamstring looks fine.
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't.
No, hold on. Just came out. He tore his hamstring.
He's dragging it behind him.
He wasn't a first round pick because the Packers don't take receivers in the first round. Maybe this is why. I don't know, but it's just kind of ugly at this point. So that's
a good one.
Okay, now we're on the good.
Now we're out, and who's up?
You.
Well, I'm looking here. Is nobody picked the Timberwolves? We picked them all to make the playoffs.
Okay. Oh, okay.
But nobody picked them to.
Well, you probably picked your pick's always the Bucks and Warriors, isn't it?
I picked Bucks Timberwolves because I said the battle. The border battle. I did the border battle.
He did have Bucks Wolves. That's right. Eric did.
Okay. No, I stayed away from the Warriors.
Boston Thunder, didn't I?
I don't have yours on here. You weren't here that day.
Yeah, you weren't here for that.
I had Pacers Thunder. You had Knicks Thunder.
Yeah, you're looking good.
Possible.
Yeah.
I mean,
was Willie here that day?
Nope, I wasn't.
Okay.
Can't pick the Pistons.
Well, they could whoop the Wolves even with.
And Eric picked Luka to win the MVP, which we just said he is not eligible.
He can't win it.
He's already
going to miss too many games.
He's already.
Okay. Well, I just I pick him every year. Eventually, he'll get it right. I pick him every year. I pick Allen every year. I pick the Padres to win the World Series every year.
Why?
I don't know. I just do it. I mean, the ships might have sailed a little bit on some of that, but anyway. So, what's the good? You got a good.
Starts with Scott.
Scott's good. Scott's good.
I like the Kenosha Twins hat.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
When I say this, it's nothing. Obviously, yesterday's game was skewed because the Packers bench guys at halftime or at the first quarter and all that. But the good is the Bears getting a win, finally a win after 5.5 years against Green Bay. No matter how they got it, they got it. And I will say this. And Willie, we talked about. Willie brought it up. I think it's kind of good for Caleb Williams to get that win against the Packers in Lambeau because maybe it's good for his psyche too. Man, I'm getting my ass kicked. Everybody now I got to come here and get my ass kicked. At least he got a win against somebody that is a formidable opponent. I know they weren't yesterday. They bench guys. I get it. I told these guys on the way out. I didn't think it was it's not a signature win or anything like that.
Right.
But
it's a big win for Caleb.
It's a win, and it's different. Although it knocked him out 3 spots in the draft, but it is what it is. So I'm just saying it's good for him, younger guys on the team, to be able to feel that and get the win. And they looked obviously genuinely excited when they won the game. And it is what it is. It's not, at least some guys are still playing football, and some of you'll know after watching the tape yesterday who wants to play in Chicago, who doesn't. I'm sure those guys were jogging around too that won't be there probably. So
well, he ended 2 streaks. They had a losing streak during the season here,
10 in a row. Yep.
And they ended that to end the season, go out on a win, and against the Packers, I think that's even bigger for him.
Yeah,
because it's been what, like you said, 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big win in Lambeau in tough weather. It was shit weather, and he had a good drive at the end.
Yeah,
he made that pass
in
right there.
Yeah, in a 2-minute drill, he got it done.
And the horse collar.
Yeah. He got it done. And that's what he had to do.
That was going to be my ugly.
Win
I forgot. My ugly was going to be too is the defense called before they played by the Packers. It was terrible.
Right.
I said it right before the play.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Throw it to the middle. There was nobody in the middle.
Right.
They were like spread out. Or
30,
I was like,
down.
Just play normal defense. You don't got to get. And they played the whole normal open, and it was wide open. The slant. It was wide open.
I would have rather had them play a normal defense and get beat.
Yeah.
Give up the way.
Well, they were about getting out of bounds and them stopping the clock. Well, play like 10 yards off. Play some kind of shell and just let them have a 5-yard out. Right. You're not gonna kick a 60-yarder in that weather. No. So it was.
You know what was good too? How bad their clock management was that one game, and then you see that, and he did a good job. Got down, spiked it with 2 seconds under control,
and back to the Packers.
He didn't do it too fast while they're moving.
Yeah. And back to Packers. Who knows? I don't know who starters and what starters were off the field. That could be a defensive coordinator going, let's just go this way. Right. I don't got the guys I want to hurt anyway. Let's just see what happens. Right. At that point, I think that watching the rest game won like 2 minutes earlier, so it was like it didn't matter at that point. Not that they want to lose a game. Nobody wants to lose a game. No. That doesn't matter.
And it was a big kick by Santos. I mean, a 51-yarder to end the game or whatever.
Yeah.
In that wind.
Yeah.
He kicked it right in front of us too. We were all like, little guy. Mm-hmm. It was hard to tell if it went through where we were sitting.
Right.
Yeah. So that's my good.
It was a great last 5 minutes of a game.
Let me ask a quick question about that game. So when the Bears went for 2 and got a penalty.
Yeah, we didn't
They
get
went
it.
on the 1 yard.
We didn't get it.
You guys are probably looking at each
We
other.
didn't understand it at all. I understand why there were people around like, well, I don't know why they're going for it. I get it because
I
they
did.
want to make it 9 points.
Right.
And it would have been 2 scores.
Yeah. If it's 7, it's still 7. The Packers are going to go for 2. Well, the Packers might have gone for 2 if they scored. I don't know. But we all got it. But then when it go, that was even more. We were like,
that was weird to me because it's like
you're a
you made
yard
the
away.
decision already. You got the penalty. Yeah. Do it again.
It was perfect.
You could have ran the ball now.
Yeah.
But, and like we said, they're going for 2 scores. They want to put the game away, which was a good move. It's not like they're playing for a playoff spot. They're playing to beat the Packers.
Right. Yeah.
And people are, they're up there thinking, well, no. If they get to 9 points, the game's over.
Well, the week before, a good team did that.
Yeah.
Went for 2 when they were up by 8. What game was that? A team went for 2 when they were up by 8.
Right.
Could have been up by 8. Instead, they
No.
went for 2 to go up by 9.
Was it the Commanders and Falcons game? Because there was a lot of weird.
Ooh,
There was a lot of weird things going on.
It could have
in
been
that
that
Could have
game.
been that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they didn't get it. That's
Timeouts
why
not being used.
That's why
and
That's why it was tied.
Right.
going for 2
Yeah,
at where,
you're
at
right.
weird moments.
Yeah, it could have been up by 8, and they went by 9, and then they went by 7. That's why
Because they went for
it.
2 early in the
Yeah,
game.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I remember thinking, I'm like, why did they go for 2?
Yeah,
here?
it was that game. You're right. Yeah. So it's weird. Because our guys do. Yeah, no, they I don't know.
Well,
But yeah, that's my good.
my intro was going to be, congratulations to the Bears and their undefeated 2025.
Oh, good call.
And now what's this? I don't know if you guys got touched on this yet, but want to potentially hire Mike McCarthy.
Gus Bradley got fired from the Colts.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Yeah, they're interviewing everybody. The Bears.
Well, no, they should.
They should.
They should interview
Yeah.
every person that has a pulse, basically.
Well, and what does this do with it? Because could they? Is this leverage for McCarthy with
Yes.
the Cowboys?
Absolutely. He said he's
But he's not the one that reached out.
I think it's a test.
But he's got to wait to the middle of the
I
season.
think if the Cowboys say, "Yeah, go ahead," and we'll talk, maybe he's like, "I'm out. Doesn't matter. The Bears. I'll go somewhere else. I don't care."
Yeah, but he's not the one
Anywhere
pursuing
but
this,
here.
right? He's
No, but the team they have to ask. Well,
Yeah.
why? He must be under contract still.
No, he's
to the
done
middle
that
of the
to
season.
He's got to be.
to the middle of the season. They have to ask permission right now, but once it gets to a certain point,
Oh, so which is weird.
Middle
the
of
off
January,
season?
Super Bowl.
middle of January.
Super Bowl.
Then he can talk to him. I forget there's a date they said
Okay,
today.
because he's out of contract.
It's
His
like the-
contract must run to a certain
But
date.
they want
runs
to. It's
to the
urgent. They
to the
want to
Super
talk to
Bowl.
him
It's
now.
like the players. As soon as the Super Bowl's over, everyone's
Yeah.
a free agent that doesn't have a contract. It's the same for coaches. He's still on the contract until the Super Bowl.
Okay, so that's why you got to ask
Right.
permission, and they want to ask as quick as they can, obviously.
Well, they want to be before other other teams.
And that was the huge
start
thing.
knocking on the door. They
I
want
didn't
to talk
know
to these guys.
this. Like anybody that has to play a game this weekend can't talk to. No coaches can talk to anybody. It's the bye teams though get to have interviews this week.
Oh,
yep. So anybody on the Viking staff,
Well,
that's why it flipped. If Ben Johnson would have lost last night,
Oh, he couldn't
Ben
touch-
Johnson could not interview
right.
nobody until like
Right.
a few weeks.
So Ben Johnson can interview with the Bears.
Yeah,
right now.
he's interviewed. Yeah, he's interviewed with a couple teams, obviously.
Okay.
But yeah, he can if he wants. It's up to him too.
Well, is there anybody on the Chiefs that
I don't.
candidates?
Matt Nagy.
Matt Nagy's interview with the Jets.
Mhm.
Matt Nagy?
Matt.
That
Who was the
guy.
other by? It's those two. That's it. Yeah.
those two, yeah.
Yeah. And I read that. I'm like, that's the weirdest shit I've ever seen. But it's probably it's the NFL protecting the teams from not having it's almost like them helping the teams by not being dicks. Like we're in a because you're preparing for a playoff game.
Right.
Yeah.
My OC wants to go fly off to New York and get interviewed while we're trying to prepare. We're going to say you can't do it, but I think it should be all across the board. It's weird
Right.
that
I agree
certain
with
guys get the
that.
jump. It's kind of weird. It was the weirdest thing. It's the NFL though. I don't fucking get it.
Right.
I think the Bears are going to hire Tyreek Hill to be their coach. Be
Who?
done with it. Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, good idea.
Player
Wait, I'm out.
receiver.
I'm out.
Hey, you missed it.
Receiver sweep left, receiver sweep right.
Do you see the picture? He changed his profile pic on social media.
No.
It's the Antonio Brown running off field waving
Is it?
with his shirt off.
I'm out.
That is great.
I love it.
You're good, Willie.
That's
Go
awesome.
ahead.
My good is Jameer Gibbs.
Oh yes.
Oh,
Yep.
That was a great game.
Jeez, yeah.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
He's got the record now for 20 touchdowns for the season. He also joined Billy Sims as the only player in franchise history to have at least 1,300 rushing yards and 500 receiving yards.
Yeah, but how many games did Billy Sims do it in? No, I'm just kidding.
So these are Lions records you're saying, right?
Yeah, Lions records.
And did he end up with, I thought he had 21, 22?
20. Yep.
Because, okay. All right.
20. Yeah.
Yeah, because we know the NFL, the best running back ever, if you go by games.
O.J. Simpson.
O.J. Simpson, no question.
14 games, yeah.
I mean, he was an animal.
Right.
Guy was a massacrist.
And his 15 rushing touchdowns are third most in team history behind Jamal Williams.
Oh, nice.
He murdered
Jamal
that
Williams,
record.
yeah. He had a huge year with them.
17, and then Barry Sanders had 16 in 1991.
Yeah. That's playoff year for them.
The glove.
Right? 91 was their playoff year. The other, yeah.
Sure was.
So,
yeah. And the Lions win the North. So.
Yeah, that's good. And number 1 seed.
Yep.
Tim. Good.
My good is Drew
Barrymore?
Mestermaker.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, I'd still rather see Drew Barrymore.
Right. So North Texas freshman walk-on quarterback. What?
No, I'm talking about.
We're talking about Drew Barrymore.
Oh, Drew Barrymore. Yeah.
She's cool.
Right. First start
like you know her.
Right. First started quarterback since his freshman year in high school. He was an all-state punter. But anyway, Morris, the previous North Texas quarterback, transferred to Virginia. So North Texas needed a quarterback. So he went 26 of 41 for 393 yards, 2 touchdowns, an interception. And then he ran 9 times for 55 yards, which I don't get. He had a 70-yard touchdown run, but only had 55 yards running.
Price sacks.
Was it on a fake punt?
No.
Oh, I'm just saying.
Right.
I don't know.
So
how many? It still counts rushing. It still counts rushing. Right?
How many times did he run?
9 times. 9 times.
Nine.
9 times.
9 times.
So
9 times.
So it's one of the.
9 times.
I think it's
9 times.
9 times. 9.
How many?
9 times.
9 times.
Go ahead, Tim.
Doesn't matter if you have 1 ass cheek and 3 toes. I will beat your ass.
Go ahead, Tim.
So it's just, we've been talking about how NIL and transfer rules and stuff would ruin the game, like opportunity for a player to like shine. So I thought that was pretty awesome.
Cool.
Anytime a punter throws for 390, you're going to win that game.
Right. Yeah.
All on fake punts. We couldn't figure it out, coach.
What? Should we call timeout? He's back there again.
We're going to punt on first down.
They faked us.
Hey, they should go for it. It's third down.
What are we going to do? It was a fake.
Oh, he should go for it anyway.
41 fucking fake punts.
They faked me out, man.
I swear they're going to punt this time.
Right. And two more fake reverses.
Yeah.
That could have been an ugly too if no one has that one.
Coach, maybe we shouldn't put 3 guys back there to receive punts. This guy,
Right.
he just keeps running up the middle.
Throw it in triple coverage.
Yeah.
And
Keenan Allen, nice.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was bad.
You're good, Eric.
My good is the golf season's starting over the weekend, and this is kind of understated for a good, but Hideki Matsuyama shot 35 freaking under at the Century Invitational. It's the lowest. I guess he's the GOAT because it's the lowest of all time. But I mean, it just looked like a freaking video game watching it. Like he's holing shots out from the fairway and just everything, like every approach shot spinning back to within a foot. It was ridiculous. And then nailing 30, 40-foot putts.
He had a good career with the Yankees, too.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
He did.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I thought you were saying, too. When
Got
he
a
said
couple
it.
rings, didn't he?
I'm like, what did he do?
So,
Yeah.
He had a couple dongs.
So he won the Masters, though, so it's not like he's like.
No, he's not a
Yeah,
nobody. Yeah,
right.
no, he's a solid golfer.
Right.
He's probably, I think he's like a top 10 in the world.
Yeah, he was rumored to go to live for a while, too.
But yeah, I mean, he just looked dialed in. It was ridiculous. So I love this time of year with golf on the West Coast because it's on in prime time.
Right.
You know, you're watching golf at 7:00. It's perfect because who's going to watch?
Yeah.
During the day or whatever. And it timed out pretty well with some of the football games that were on. And
Right.
although I was going back and forth Saturday with the Steelers Bengals, was it Steelers? Yeah, Steelers Bengals. That was a pretty decent game.
Yeah, that was solid.
Yeah. Anyway, that's my good.
Nice one.
Hideki.
I thought he said Hideki Matsui.
Was
remember
he
remember that
Hideki as
time he
well?
hit those 2 dongs and they were friends of his?
Yeah.
Hideki Arabu.
Remember when he called the Wong number?
Hello.
And he for
Ring,
4
ring,
hours.
hello.
No more Yankee is wanky.
All right, we're done with that.
Yeah.
Automobile.
My good is Kamala Harris today. She broke a record. She became the first Black Indian woman to certify her own ass kicking. Well, because every time you ever notice when they talk about her, she's the first Black woman to do that. She's the first Indian woman to do. Well, she's the first Black Indian woman to get her ass kicked, and they have to certify it.
She certified it today?
Yeah, she did.
Cool.
Well, she, yeah.
She's certifiable. That's for sure.
So yeah, another record she broke.
And then Joe pardoned it.
She's only the third vice president had to do. I think it was Mondale, and he actually had way worse ass kicking.
Yeah, that's right, man.
Who was the other?
His eyes were puffy that day because he
think-
black-eyed up.
Gore, I think too.
Yeah,
Gore was vice
I think he was
president,
the other one.
Yep.
The hanging Chad year.
I'm Al Gore.
Yeah.
I'm Al Gore. And I invented the internet. Right?
And global warming.
He didn't invent it. He figured it out.
Al Gore was.
He did. Yeah.
He's a smart guy.
Tell him to come shovel the global
bear
warming
pig.
in my driveway right now.
Who's to do with the
Robert Dole.
That's Dole.
I'm Bob Dole. Right.
But
Mr.
Bob Dole,
Garrison?
Bob
Mr.
Dole
Garrison?
was the senator. He never was vice president. Right?
Mr. Hand.
Oh,
Or is it Mr.
He was
Hat?
on that ticket.
Mr. Hat.
Aloha,
Hat.
Mr. Hand.
But didn't Norm Macdonald do I'm Bob Dole?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bob Dole. He did do him. That's awesome.
A lot of Bob Dole this weekend. A lot of.
Look at that. It's soft.
Norm did Bob Dole and Burt Reynolds. That was it.
Yeah.
Where'd you get the hat?
None of your business. They say like that? None of your business?
Yeah, something like that.
That's not my name.
That's not my... What was his name changed to? Turd Ferguson.
Where did you get a pickle jar? That's Tom Hanks, but
Not like your mom last night, Trebek. Oh, Christ. Good times. Good effing times.
right. Watched the Nikki Glazer opening for the Golden Globes yesterday.
How was that?
It was,
Wow, were you sleeping last
it was
night?
hilarious.
She's funny.
Yes, she is.
It looked like she had some work.
Her
No,
nose
because
maybe?
we watched.
Her nose looked like a ski ramp.
Her nose has always been
Yeah,
like
because
that.
we watched like 3 other roasts, and there was 2 of them that she looked better than she did last night.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it was makeup.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
I think they put too much makeup on her, and the lights were different, and it just didn't look.
And
right.
I did verify that was a Jenner. That's his girlfriend sitting next to him last night.
Was it? Which
That he-
Jenner?
Kylie?
Chloe?
Kylie, no.
Kylie.
Titty,
No.
Tits McGee.
Tits McGee.
Kylie, or I think it was Kylie.
Okay.
Because they were talking about.
Timothy Chalamet.
Did you guys actually watch it, or did you just watch the highlights of her?
Just the intro.
roast? Okay.
Just a monologue.
Yeah, because it was a pretty good football game on last night.
Was there?
Yeah.
Oh, we watch it afterwards.
We'll get to that later.
It's funny though.
Oh, you guys were you guys still in Green Bay?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
last
stayed in
night?
Charlotte
Oh,
last
okay.
night.
Yeah, we just got home.
Look at you.
What time did we
Warriors.
get home? Probably about 1:32.
1:30. Yeah.
Okay.
So let's talk a little bit about the college football Final Four coming up this week on Thursday night and Friday night.
This is gonna pay me with Go Notre Dame.
Let's start out by this. This will be surprisingly, and this is pretty incredible stat. Yeah, it's the first time we're going to see a black coach in the national championship game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because James Franklin or Marcus Freeman will be making it. They have
Ooh,
to.
nice.
They have to.
You know what inspired James Franklin is watching Tony Dungy and Lovie Smith
Oh yeah.
in the Super Bowl. He said, I saw that, and he goes, that's
Mhm.
one of these days I want to be.
I
in a
don't know.
big
With
game."
Trump back in office, you know how this country is. Maybe they'll both lose. I don't know.
That's what we've been told.
Yeah, that's what I've been told. He's a Nazi.
So let's start off with that game Thursday night, 7:30. It's the Orange Bowl. So it's going to be at Hard Rock Stadium. I'm guessing, right? Orange Bowl.
Do you hear who the halftime entertainer is?
I'm going to guess that we're down. 2 Live Crew.
DJ Challenge. Come on, man.
Oh, sorry.
DJ who?
No, he is not.
So Penn State plays Notre Dame, and who you got, Willie?
Oh boy, I think I'd like. I think I'd like to see Penn State win.
Okay, Penn State.
I think Notre Dame's the second best team in the playoffs right now, so it's going to be Notre Dame.
Yep.
I got Notre Dame for sure.
I got Notre Dame too. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing the Big Ten matchup, but
Yeah,
I think Penn State wins. I go with Willie. I think their offense. I sometimes Notre Dame's offense is weird, but their defense is pretty good.
Penn State seems to be on this we're going to prove everybody wrong thing. I mean, just each. I mean, and they play. I don't know. Did they play the weakest first 2 games? I mean, they played Boise State and then it was SMU. And I'm not trying to downplay them, but they're not like. I mean, obviously they're very successful programs, but they're not blue blood type of programs. And they had a lot of success this year. They had good records, but who would they play kind of thing? I don't know.
Right.
But yeah,
what you're saying is that Big Ten, you know, that what do they call it?
the Big 20.
Yeah, where they had to go through that mess.
Yeah.
And they came out. They're used to getting, and they're used to losing. You're going to lose games
Wow.
too.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm picking Notre Dame, but I just kind of have this weird little feeling about Penn. It's a tough pick to make because I have this weird feeling about Penn State.
I just don't trust Franklin because he like disappears from games. He's one of those guys that'll be like, hold my beer and like disappear for like 3 minutes and what the fuck could that call? With stuff like that.
Well, it's dry January. Maybe he won't have a beer.
And then the other game, Friday night, 7:30, the Cotton Bowl in Jerry's world, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
That's
it's gotta be.
Texas, which I have a huge crowd, I'm guessing,
Right.
and Ohio State. Mate, Ohio State, I would say in my eyes, not surprising win, but how it went down. That's yeah, it was very surprising how it went down. It was crazy.
It was an ass whooping.
Yeah, it was
right from the start.
It was nuts. And yeah, so Willie, Oregon. I'm sorry, not Oregon. They're not playing anymore. Ohio State or Texas.
I think the best team left right now is Ohio State. So
yeah, pains you to say it too, doesn't
yeah,
it?
It does. It does. But you know, I'm all Big Ten right now. We gotta.
I agree. Ohio State's probably the best team, but again, another team that I can't trust. If it's that team that played against Oregon, then it's a no-brainer. I'm going to take Texas because they're at home. They're going to have the crowd, so I'm going to take Texas.
Like
Quinn Ewers' last game before he goes and makes $5 million at Oregon next year. Or
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame,
yeah.
So the quarterback OSU Howard has never, and he's had 4 tries, has never beaten Texas.
And never been on a stage
All right,
before
KSU.
after a game either.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
He's never been. Oh, they didn't let him.
Yeah,
on the
they let
stage.
him on. Yeah,
that was weird. I didn't get that. I didn't have the sound on.
It
but
was
I saw
very
that.
racist. It looked like they're like,
It was
you
just-
can't come up here.
It was an old guy, like an old usher.
But then
No, you can't come up here.
And his teammates were messing with him. Then they're like, "No, you can't." You know, they're like, because they had all the roses up there.
Thought he was the ball boy.
Yeah, that's what he looked like. It was just like it was horrible. Actually,
He's playing really well. He the last 2 games has played very, very well. I'm picking Ohio State. I think, like you guys said, or like he said,
aren't
I
you
think they're the best.
contractually obligated to?
Yeah, pretty much by matrimony. So, and it's good. It's good. It's good for our household.
Yeah,
if they win. So,
I think Michigan pissed off Ohio State.
Yeah,
and I think they're going to come out. I think they're going to beat up on Texas too.
It's like they said after Pearl Harbor, right? Woke a sleeping giant.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's like when they went into Germany. Oh wait, no, that was.
Forget it. He's rolling.
He's rolling.
Was it over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor? Germans? Forget it. He's rolling.
That's where I was going with it. I screwed it up. So yeah, Ohio State big, I think.
For all the, pardon my French, shit the bed moments that Ryan Day has had in big games, this was by far his best coaching job I thought he's done probably in his career. I really do. The way he went, nobody expected him to do what they did, and they went in there and just from the first snap, they weren't going to lose the game.
Right.
That's why I'm picking Texas. Because that was his game.
Right.
He put it all into that game.
That's true.
They worked on that game. That game plan was a game plan they just tweaked from game one, made their defense better. And I think Texas is that team. If it wasn't for a shitty fourth quarter, they would have smoked Arizona. They would have been out of the game. And that's their fault. They shouldn't have got that even close. But I like the way they finished that. Yeah, there you go. And I just take Texas. I mean, Texas is that team that kind of all year people talked about and been like, they're good, but
they spent some time at number 1 in the country, especially early in the season.
But even when they were number 1, it was like they were an afterthought. And I think I think with Ewers and they've got a good enough defense. I think their defense is better than Oregon's. I do.
Yeah,
probably.
But offensively, I don't know if I think they're just as good as Oregon offensively. So they can just, if it gets into a scoring match, I think Texas can play with them. I really, really do. And I like Texas. It's just
Hopefully
weird
it's a
because I
good
think
game.
I think they put a lot of work into that game. Ohio State, Ohio State playing really well right now, but they put so much work and effort in that game, which you have to. Every game's an effort.
Right.
But now it's like you think you should be in the championship now. You think that, and nobody does that, but they're kids too,
Mhm.
right? They're kids. The coaches aren't doing it. But they're kids, so
right.
But I don't know. I think it's gonna be a good. I think hopefully it's a good game. Yeah. I hope they're all good games.
So you took OSU, Texas. So what did you took OSU?
Yeah,
OSU.
And the thing is, you've seen all these coaches,
And I've been
all
right
in
on
choke
every
moment.
pick.
Yeah.
Look at Notre Dame against
Ever.
NIU.
Yeah, it was. But
Penn State's choked with Franklin.
Yeah.
Sark, he's had his choke moments.
Mhm.
And Brian Day, we've seen it firsthand. So it would just be who's going to keep their shit together.
I like the Notre Dame coach. I think he's in that one press conference after where he was like, I don't know, his player, right? His quarterback was like basically saying, no, he's not taking any credit for this or whatever was a certain play, and he should because it was all him. So when you have a quarterback believing in your coach and standing up for you and not like, I'm going to take all the accolades. No, the accolades should go over here.
Right. And like we talked about last week, he didn't have one transfer.
Yeah, that's something else.
That's pretty incredible in this day and age of college football.
He hasn't had anyone transfer out.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
I think the nation will be rooting for those two teams. I think. I mean,
You know who won't be rooting for Notre Dame? It'd be LSU.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah.
And the state of Michigan won't be rooting for OSU other than Willie, I guess. He's not rooting for him. You're just being a practical person.
Yeah.
He's rooting for the Big Ten.
So that means I'm
a Big
impractical?
Ten fan.
No. But you're not a Michigan fan.
Oh, I see.
You know what I'm
you got to
saying?
pick. You got to pick who you think's gonna win.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
I see what you're saying. I get it.
Like most Michigan people would be
right. Did you see that?
Screw them. They suck.
Notre Dame's already won this college football playoff championship because of the money that they're making.
Oh,
all those teams, like I think the Big Ten's earned like $40 million or whatever for like all the bowl games.
Well, they got to share it all, and
Notre Dame
doesn't.
Notre Dame doesn't have to share it with anyone. They've made like $14 million for the Bulls. So
that's a nice plan.
We don't need a conference. Yeah.
It's going to let us in.
Right.
They should. I mean, they had a good year this year.
Hopefully they could upgrade that campus because it's hideous.
What are you talking about?
I'm joking.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
And I think them not getting that. We were talking about the higher seed. I argued they shouldn't be got a higher seed, and probably worked out because they got to play Georgia without their quarterback, and it was huge. I think it was huge.
Yeah, it made a big difference.
I mean, I like Notre Dame. I do. I like the
Beck
coach.
Wasn't playing that great. It's not like he was lighting the world on
Beck
fire.
the biggest thing in that game is kick return. You can't give up a kick return in a defensive battle. That just ends you right there. It's over, and it was so. And then the kid got some reps, I guess, in a big game. Not what Georgia wants to hear, but whatever. So we'll talk about who we think's going to win the national championship next week, since we'll know who's in it. So we had three Ohio States, 2 Texas, and 3 Notre Dames, and 2 Penn States, right?
Yep.
Right. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You are correct.
You are correct, sir. Okay. Let's move on to the NFL.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, we almost
top
did that.
top 5 and then playoff predictions, or
let's do top 5, and then I'll give you guys who we picked before the year. Your top 5 teams obviously come out of the playoffs, I'm guessing. So I'll go. Well, go ahead. Willie, you got yours?
No.
Tim, go ahead.
do you want top 5?
Yeah, just go top 5, 5-1, or however you want to do it.
All right. My top 5 is 5 is Buffalo. Oh no, I'm sorry. 5 is Baltimore. 4 is Buffalo. 3 is KC. 2 is Philly, and 1 is just the obvious Detroit.
Okay.
I'm still okay. So I'm still working. Just somebody else go.
Ed, you got yours or no?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go backwards. I'm gonna go Ravens, Eagles, Bills, Lions, Chiefs.
You think the Chiefs are better than the Lions right now?
Yes. I think they beat them in a big game.
Did you watch the game we watched last night?
Yeah, the Lions looked awesome. But it doesn't matter. The Chiefs always win.
That's true. Black Magic Chiefs.
Willie, you got yours?
Yep, I'm going bottom to top. I got Baltimore / Minnesota.
Yeah.
KC, Philly, Bills, Lions.
Eric?
Okay, so Eagles 5, Chiefs, Ravens, Bills, Lions.
Okay. My 5 is Baltimore. My 4 is going to be the Vikings. Although last night, but yeah. My 3 will be. Ooh, I messed up here.
Yeah, you went to
sorry. My 4 is going to be Philly, and the only reason I'm going to say Philly is 4. I would have moved higher, but they still haven't released Jalen Hurts from concussion protocol yet.
Right.
So that's a problem.
Right.
But I'm going to keep him 4, and then I'm going to go with Buffalo. And I'm going to go Lions Chiefs just because the Chiefs
You did the same thing I did.
I was very impressed with Detroit last night. Their defense. I've been impressed with Detroit all year, no matter how injured they were. But last night, what they did, it was a clinic on how to coach against when you're beleaguered.
Yep.
It really was. I mean, they just went out there and they just said, "We're gonna blitz the shit out of you, and you're not gonna make a play." And guess what? He started seeing ghosts, and that's the problem. You get guys like that sometimes. All quarter. It's not just the Sam Darnold talk today was just a joke. People like already, the jokes. He's not. That's what we thought he was. But whatever. A lot of teams, the same people talking like that probably would use Sam Darnold as a quarterback right now. Probably take him.
He went what 14-3.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So
one
game,
it's
a joke. It's a joke. It really
is. And like Scott said, he was watching the game and he goes, "They're not running any hot routes for him.
They weren't doing nothing."
And then at the end, they showed it. They're just running 3 guys deep.
I don't know what that is.
It was like they're afraid to.
Just run a crossing pattern with anybody. I don't give a crap. Run a crossing pattern,
dude. Hit Jordan Addison on let him run for a while.
So yeah,
he only got like 1 ball all game.
I know.
But yeah, Detroit. Even it could be 1A, 1B.
Struck him.
Yeah. So our picks beginning of the year. You guys want to hear picks to start the year?
Yeah.
So picks to start the year. I'll start with that. He's on top. You wrote Jason Isbell music here because you probably want to listen to him. Jason Isbell.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like
nice.
when Ed's on top, by the way.
So the winners of the division, Ed picked 49ers.
Yeah.
Eagles.
Yeah, I got one.
Lions.
Got 2.
Cowboys in the playoffs. Falcons in the playoffs. Saints in the playoffs. Rams in the playoffs. So you got 4 out of 8.
Yeah, Rams are in there.
They're 7. Yeah, 4. That's
Rams.
not bad.
Yeah.
It's over 500. AFC, Bills, Texans, Chiefs, Bengals. You were close. But you had the Jets, Dolphins, and Ravens in. So you got the 5 out of 7.
Yeah, not bad.
And then you had in the NFC Championship, Niners, Lions, and then Chiefs, Texans. And you had Lions, Texans, Lions winning. So they're all still alive. MVP, Josh Allen.
That's a good one.
Defensive MVP, TJ Watt. Offensive Player of the Year, Breece Hall. Rookie, Brian Thomas.
Oh,
he won't win. He won't
still make it. Yeah.
He won't win it, but he's a good call. He's a good call.
Yeah, he's the best player.
Rookie defensive player is Curse or Chop. Curse, the defensive player from the Rams. And you put Chop / Chop. That was Chop. What's his name?
Chop Robinson.
Yeah.
Is that good or no? I don't even know those guys.
I think I picked Chop.
Curse had a good year.
Yeah, Curse had a real good year. Yeah.
So I did good on that.
Yeah. Coach Dan Campbell, comeback player of the year, Aaron Rodgers.
Wow, Rodgers, huh?
Save that for next year. I'll use that again.
Willie, you have Chiefs number 1, Jets with number 2, Bengals 3, Texans, Jaguars, Dolphins. Then you had wow, that's a bucket of yuck. I haven't seen mine at all, so that could be worse. But you had Willie even had to go. What the hell? Lions number 1 seed in the NFC, and then you had the Eagles. Must be winning the division. They were 2, 3 with Niners winning the division, and Buccaneers. So you're good there. 3 out of 4, and you had the Packers. They're in. Cowboys and Bears. So you got 4 out of 7. That's good. Then you had Chiefs, Jets, Lions, Niners, and then Lions versus the Chiefs, and Lions win the Super Bowl. Mahomes MVP, Hill Offensive Player of the Year, TJ Watt Defense, Harbaugh Coach of the Year, Xavier Worthy Rookie of the Year. I think Tyrion Arnold, you put his defense Rookie of the Year, and Aaron Rodgers also was a comeback player of the year.
Wow.
Didn't Arnold get hurt?
Arnold's out now.
Yeah, he got hurt last night, but I don't know how bad it is.
I don't know if he's out.
Yeah. Eric,
2 weeks.
You got your first page is so Josh Allen, McCaffrey Offensive Player of the Year, Parsons Defense Player, good player. I don't know, but that's a good pick. Dobbins Comeback Player of the Year.
Yeah.
That could be possible.
What do you think?
Yeah, that's very possible.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of who else had a good year.
Worthy and Chop Robinson.
Oh, we both
Jim
had
Harbaugh.
Chop.
You put Jim Harbaugh's Coach of the Year too. Oh no, Jim Harbaugh's Coach of the Year.
That's a good pick.
Oh, Good, Bad, and Ugly. That's what you have down here. I could read from you. So
It
says, "I'm horny last peony." It says, "Looks like horny." I'm horny. Doesn't look like horny right there.
Oh yeah, he was rubbing my leg that when we did that.
Your teams though.
That was my ugly.
Eagles winning the division. Lions, Niners, and Bucks.
Okay.
Oh, Niners, no.
Yeah.
But so Cowboys, Packers in the playoffs. So Packers are right, and then you had the Rams.
Yeah. So
And who's your
5 of 7?
Who's number 1? Yeah. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
I don't know who your 7 team was. Oh, that's it. Yes, 5 of 7. And then the AFC, you got like 6 pages here. Christ.
I don't know what the hell's going on.
Eric, you had the Bills and Bills winning division, Ravens winning division, Texans, and Chiefs.
Oh, look at me.
I'm all right. You had Bills number 1 seed, but still you got them all making it.
Mhm.
Then you had the Jets, Browns, Chargers,
Got one.
and that's it.
Yeah.
So 5 of 7 again.
Yeah. And then in the Super Bowl, you had the Bills versus the Ravens, and the Bills win the Super Bowl.
Bills.
Wait, no.
Bills.
Ravens.
Oh, that's the
That's
NFC.
my-
I'm sorry.
yeah,
You had the
I got
Bills.
a lot of
You had the
pages.
Bills playing the Niners, and the Bills win the whole thing.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. No
You got
one
one chance yet. You're half.
I don't know. I can't read mine really, but I think. Chiefs,
Bears. Oh wait, no.
Bills.
He does have the Bears, I think.
I did, yeah. Chiefs, Bills. You know what?
Oh my God, I should take notes.
I have this page right here. No, I have this page that gives me the division. I'll tell you exactly. How it is. Here it is, right here.
Next year we'll do a spreadsheet.
We should do a spreadsheet. We've been doing this for 5 years now.
Chiefs winning division. Jets, a playoff team. Texans and Ravens winning division. Then I had the Bills, Dolphins, and Bengals.
So you have 4 of 7.
Yep. And then the NFC, I had the Niners number 1 seed, the Lions number 2, number 3 seed the Cowboys, and the 4 seed would have been the Bucks. So I got
2 out of 4.
2. And then I have the Eagles in the playoffs,
Nice.
the Bears, and the Packers.
Well,
yeah.
And not one person picked the Vikings for anything. No.
My Super Bowl is Chiefs Lions, and the Lions winning it. So
that's good.
MVP Rodgers.
Wow.
Yeah, you're like me.
Offense player of the year, CeeDee Lamb. Defense player of the year, Hutchinson. Yeah. Caleb, offense rookie of the year. Arnold, my defense rookie of the year. Eberflus, my coach of the year.
Are you serious?
And Kirk Cousins, comeback player of the year.
Wow.
But I don't know if he can be Kirk come back because he didn't get hurt. I didn't do it right. But
I don't have anything.
Who is your offensive player of the year?
CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah,
he won't win it.
You
but
know,
you must not did it, Tim, with us. You must not have been here because I got everybody's sheets here. They were all on Eric. Eric's got 55 sheets here. That's what confused me. I don't have one for you, Tim.
Okay.
You must not. Oh wait, what's that one? Oh, that's my other sheet. Yeah, Niners, Lions. Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, Tim.
So we got some pretty good picks in there.
So yeah, so that was.
I'm impressed. I picked Brian Thomas Jr. as the rookie of the year, even though he's not going to get it. He had a great year.
Right.
I can't believe I picked Jane Daniels.
Right. Nobody picked Jaden Daniels. Nobody picked the Vikings to win a game.
Because JJ got hurt and they bring.
Well, I actually when I did the program that you can do, I had the Vikings winning 5 games.
That was the under.
I'll
they were
admit-
6.5
I'll
for
admit it.
over under.
Right. I have the records in here actually.
Well, I had to pick last too. I
Some bad
guarantee.
ones.
I think I had the division. I had Lions. Oh, yeah. Would have went Lions Packers.
I had
Bears.
not one team winning more than 12 games. Oh no, I'm sorry. Niners are winning 13. That's it. That's the highest though. 13.
And that was that.
And we had
that
4
little-
teams winning
yeah.
14 or 15 games this year.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Crazy.
So let's pick the games then. Let's go Saturday. The first game is the Chargers at Houston. So who do you got? We'll go with Willie. Who you got?
Going with Jimmy Harbaugh.
Chargers
I
at
could have
Houston.
never have predicted that.
Couldn't.
Tim.
I'm going to say Chargers as well. I like the way they're playing right now, and I think Houston's a mess. So
Yeah, they're a weird playoff team.
right.
I mean, but yeah, I don't know. Eric,
The comeback.
you writing these, Tim? Although we have
No.
picks. Or,
I didn't write these down.
Whatever your name is.
Do you want me? You want me
Joe.
to? You want me to write them down real quick?
I guess it don't really matter.
So who went first? What do you got? You got
Charge.
Willie,
2 Chargers so far.
Willie, Tim.
I'm going with the comeback player of the year being healthy again, J.K. Dobbins and the Chargers.
Ed.
Oh, nice catch.
Chargers.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it a sweep. Bucks did win the night, if anybody cares.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a tough one. Yeah, Houston, just like Tim said, I don't know how to read them right now.
I agree.
They're good, but I don't know if they're good enough to win. It's really
the last
weird.
couple games.
Oh,
they
it's a
played
home
too.
game though, and
What kind of momentum do they have?
Yeah.
Nothing.
And the Chargers played every game.
Yeah.
Chargers played their starters and everything the whole game. The last game again.
They look good.
Yeah. Okay, how about the nightcap on Saturday? Pittsburgh and Baltimore. This series was split this year, I believe. One team each way. Steelers are riding a 4-game losing streak or 3-game losing streak of the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they played all their starters. So it wasn't like they sat some guys. And and the Baltimore's on kind of a high, and Lamar's back to that conversation like he played the first 8-9 games. He's been playing it the last 4 or 5, so but kind of crazy. Hit a little lull in the middle, but so who do you like, Willie?
I'm gonna go with the Edgar Allan Poes.
There you go. Tim.
I'm gonna go with Baltimore.
Baltimore's hot right now. I'm taking them.
Yeah. Edward.
Baltimore.
And another sweep, man. I'm going with Baltimore too. Have to. Sunday, the early game, we have the Broncos visiting Buffalo. And Buffalo's playing. Denver's playing really well right now too. Buffalo, but they are playing well too. So who do you like, Willie?
I think you gotta go with Josh Allen.
Okay.
And the Bills.
I'm going with the Bills too because they got some of their defensive players back too. I think they got
what's name came back. The
Milano.
Yeah, Milano came back 2 weeks ago, and he's a stud.
Yeah, and they got somebody else back last week too. So I like Buffalo.
Nobody circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills. I'm taking them.
Nobody does that. I got Buffalo as well. This is bad.
Scott,
I'm taking Denver.
Oh,
Are you really?
And here's the
We're not
reason
picking
why.
against the spread,
Here's
are we?
my reason. No,
I like it.
here's my reasoning. Okay, Buffalo hasn't shown. And we talked about this 5 minutes ago. They haven't shown they have receivers that can do. They don't have receivers. It's Josh Allen, and he finds guys running around. Denver's defense is really, really good, and they can go on the road. The only problem with Denver's running game is that's the only problem I'm worried about. But I think Denver go in there and win a close game. Remember, they struggled with Miami a couple years ago. Buffalo at home in the playoff game against a backup quarterback.
Mhm.
They've struggled in the playoffs every year against teams they should beat. Then they go in and take Kansas City to the final bell and lose them. But I think this could be. I want Buffalo to win. I like Josh Allen. I think I like Josh Allen. But this is a game that I'm gonna take Denver. I think they can lose this game. It's weird. It's
a good pick.
Their defense is good.
It's a big stage for a rookie quarterback, though.
I like the intangibles, the coach.
But but Sean Payton's been run the block, and he knows how to maybe get him ready for this game.
Yeah.
And not being at home sometimes, I think it's better for a player like that.
Well, there's going to be
nobody's going to boo him, but you could get booed at home if you play really shitty, no matter what time of year it is.
Yeah.
If you're in Buffalo, nobody's going to boo you.
There's going to be an upset in this round or two, and we haven't picked. Well, you just did.
Lord.
But you know what? I do. I want to see. I like to see Buffalo do well.
Yeah.
I do, because they're that team that it's like they just can't do
If
it.
they're out, you're putting the Chiefs in the driver's seat, although you probably already are.
Whoa. We'll see. We'll see, Eric.
Who's driving that bus?
Dun, 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 dun,
Oh, what's the next game,
dun,
Scott?
dun, dun, dun. I'm missing a game here. No, I'm not. The 4:30 or 3:30 game would be Green Bay visits Philly on Sunday. Second game. Willie.
Selfishly, I want to see the Packers win.
Really?
Yep.
You do.
I want to see the Packers
Selfishly.
win. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so they can play
I like
Detroit.
you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That would be fun. That would really be fun, actually. But so is that what you're picking?
Yeah, I am.
Green Bay.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Green Bay as well, since what's his name? Hurts is still in the concussion protocol.
If he comes out though,
Philly.
I don't know if the Packers have an answer for some of the weapons. Barkley, AJ Brown.
I will say yesterday, the one play that worked for the Bears all day was the toss.
Yeah.
And Saquon Barkley lives on the toss.
Right.
And he'll hit a hole.
Giggity.
I think it could be.
What are you laughing at? Hitting a hole or giggity? Or both?
I just like yelling, big hole.
You did like 4 times yesterday.
Run it outside!
And like 4 Green Bay girls looked at him every time. Huh?
Right.
Big hole. They're like, yeah.
Yeah.
Over here.
Is that why the Minnesota girls all over you after?
Yeah.
They're like, we know. So
your
I'm
pick.
going to take the Eagles.
Obviously, you want the Packers to win, obviously.
Obviously, but yeah.
You'd love to see it.
Well, yeah.
It's possible. Anything.
It is. I'm not like saying that we're going to get an ass whooping. I'm just saying they might have a little bit too much for us.
The Packers, in my turn, the Packers have not matched up against good teams all year.
No, they haven't.
They've already lost to Philadelphia. But Jordan Love missed the last 2 plays of the game. Yeah, I keep hearing that one.
Well, they've matched up, but they've lost them.
They played again. I mean, they just got beat by Minnesota, who just got beat by like 60 by the Lions last night. Yeah, they just haven't looked good and all that. They just got beat by the Bears. They're going to the playoffs with 2 losses in a row. Got to go play a tough team.
Shane Steichen's still there, right?
I'm taking the Packers.
I knew that was
I'm
coming.
taking the Packers.
Are you?
Yeah, because it's going to be the one upset. That's what it's going to be.
Right.
It's. They did it last year against Dallas. They went in. You're like, oh, they're going to get fucking smoked by Dallas. I don't know. Frenchie's going to get them up. They're not going to win 3 games. They're going to win this one game. That's it.
What's the line? 4 points.
4 points.
Yeah.
And I really I don't think they're going to win. But it's like one of those things. They always do win this game.
Hope you guys are right.
It's just weird. They win. This will be the game they win.
I think Philly's defense is just too good.
I do too. I mean,
they get to the quarterback. They got a good second level. They got good safeties. I mean, and
they're a better team.
The one thing Jordan loves this year, he's thrown up a lot of balls that have gotten caught. You start throwing the balls on the playoffs, it changes the game a little bit. And I think I'm not being a dick when I say you guys said you said it the other day.
Yeah,
I mean, the balls get up in the air. It's like, when you play bad teams like the Bears, they get caught.
Right.
So you play good teams, they get picked.
They can't get away with what they did yesterday.
No. And in the first quarter, they made some plays when starters were out there. They made some plays like that. And the Bears just didn't make the play.
And they haven't beat any good teams this year. That's what I'm saying. This is going to be the game they'll win, just like they did last year. They seem to do it in the playoffs like
if
that.
Jalen Hurts started, I pick the Philly. But if
Jalen
Hurts doesn't play, I'm taking
Jalen Hurts is beat up.
Really a
it's just
chance that
it's
he's
just
not
concussion.
playing?
It's just concussion.
No, he'll be fine.
He'll play.
They took it. I'm sure they just were careful last week.
And I think Saquon Barkley is a difference.
Yeah.
If he goes off it, and that's the thing with Saquon Barkley. Remember,
That's really
if the
going out
game
on a
is-
limb,
if-
Scott.
But no.
I
This is a huge key. It's don't sit there in the first half and go, they're holding the 40 yards. They're doing well, and they're only up by 7.
Oh, he's
they get in the
slow
second
starter.
half, and they're up by anything. I think the game's over.
Believe me, I had him
They
in
just
fantasy.
run.
He's a slow
Yeah.
starter all year.
You
and
watch
then-
him on your points ago.
then he has
He's got like 4
120 in
points
the
at halftime.
second
Well,
half.
screw this guy. And at the end of the game, 42. I'm
Yeah.
like, what the hell just happened?
That's Derrick Henry too.
Oh, yeah.
Those
yeah.
guys, they just
Could he be rusty?
One
Well,
week.
Derrick, difference between Henry and the Eagles is the Eagles used to give Barkley the ball.
once they
Derrick Henry didn't see the ball for quarters. So,
but he does at the end of the game. You'll see it hit.
he's incredible. Yeah, they all are. They're
those
all
guys are because they're
well,
workhorses.
they wear on you.
Those two should be co-MVPs.
But I do like. I think
Henry and
I
Barkley.
don't think this is a blowout by any means. I don't think it is. I don't think any games really are blowouts at all. I think they're gonna be good games.
Oh, there's going to be one.
Yeah.
We're going to get surprised.
But I'll take
to me,
Philly with Hurts. I'll
There's
take Philly
always
with
a
Hurts.
shocking
I'm
game.
picking that. That's going to be my shocking game of the week. I think the Philly's a better team.
Well, mine's Denver. I
And
guess,
at home.
if we're doing
I
shocking.
bet you have the shocker so far.
I thought I was going to be the only one that picked Packers there. I've been down on them all year, kind of. So
You've been down on them ever
I
since
did
I've
even
known
on
you.
there. I think I picked them third place I picked them second place in the division. But
You didn't pick them to make the playoffs.
no, I didn't.
No.
So
I did.
Yeah.
If I didn't know you
I might have
and just
picked them
listen to
third in the
this show,
division
I would
then.
think you're a Bears fan, to tell you the truth.
So
I
on
was down on them all
Sunday
year.
night,
And
I
then
think
they didn't change my mind yesterday.
this is an interesting game. The Commanders go to Tampa.
Wait, did you? Oh, you did pick. You did
Philly
pick.
with Hurts.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha. I'm sorry. Commanders and Bucks, huh, Willie?
Yeah, Willie. Commanders or Bucks.
I like the logo on that.
Yeah, I do like that. I know it's when I came
Is it pure black and white, or am I seeing some color in there?
There's color.
That's like a little silver, right?
Pewter.
Yeah.
just like
It's
it's
coming
just
off
like
very
De-
pewter, actually.
it's just like Detroit. There's a lot of black on there and a little light color over there.
Motown, baby.
Giggity.
I think I'm going to go with the Bucks.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go with my boy who won me my championship. I'm going to go with Daniels in Washington. I like the way the defense is playing as well.
Yeah,
with them.
It's a tough one.
It is.
I feel like it's a coin flip kind of game, but I like the momentum of the Daniels thing. Although I just said it's a big stage for a rookie when we were talking about Knicks. God, I don't know. I want to pick. Yeah, I'll pick the Commanders, but it's almost like I'm flipping a coin.
I want to pick Tampa. I like Tampa. That team scores some points.
I like Tampa overall too. But
And I know because I'm not starting Mike Evans this week, you'll have a fucking huge game.
Two things. I'm picking Tampa number one. The reasons why. The last drive against Atlanta, Jane Daniels ran every single time just to get in scoring range, which is great. It's awesome. But you're going to play better it's going to be different in the playoffs, I believe. And the other guys that's being overlooked and they have trouble stopping the run is Bucky Irving. Bucky Irving's a good running back, and he's nobody talk. He could be rookie of the year. We talk about Brian Thomas.
That was the other
Bucky
one.
Irving should be rookie of the year probably already.
Who's their starting back?
No,
though,
you know what? We talked about how many guys we didn't even talk about him ever. We just whatever.
Yeah, you're right.
Who's the starting back for Tampa Bay?
They have Rasheed White.
Rasheed White. Yeah, he's underrated.
But he's a backup now.
Yeah.
So they got two good backs, and I think Baker's got it, and I don't want to jinx him because I like Baker Mayfield. What he's done for his career, I like the guy. The way he plays, he acts like I would if I played. I'd be a little bit of cock, but I'd still.
Well, he should have got a
respectful.
chip on his shoulder.
No, but he plays with chip, and I like it. But the thing is, he can't make the bad turnover.
No.
Yeah.
And nobody can. In playoffs, not one quarterback on this can make a bad. Not just him. I'm not picking on him. You can't make the bad turnover, and not just but a bad turnover. Like what was he doing? So, but I'm going to take Tampa. I'm with Ed. I just like the way they're playing. They're coming in with a little bit, and I think Jane Daniels had a great year so far. The Redskins are. I think they're playing with house money right now, and that's awesome. That's going to play with house money. That's what you want to do it.
Yeah.
Because then you have no expectations. That's what you want to do. So, but I do like Tampa. I'm with Ed there. I like Tampa. So, and you like Tampa too, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I might be next week if Tampa plays a really good game here, picking them over anybody. You know,
Tampa gave up Detroit problems last year at home in that playoff game. They gave them problems. It was a great game,
and they beat them this year.
Yeah.
That
was there. Right. Yeah. So, how about Monday night, which we'll be able to watch if we'll do a show next week? Yep. A good game. Minnesota visits the Rams. Very good game. It's one of those
Thursday night game this year. Wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yes, it was. And the Rams won that game, correct? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So who do you like? And Willie, who do you like? And why?
I think I'm going to go with the Vikings because I don't think Darnold's going to have another game like this. But, I look at the Rams, their offense is pretty young, and they've got some, players that I think can do the same thing that Detroit did too.
They lost Blake Corum yesterday too, broken arm.
Did they really?
Yep.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but they got Kyrie Williams, right?
Kyrie Williams is awesome. Yeah. But no back. It kind of sucks. It depletes your plan.
Right.
The 70-30 plan or whatever. Because Blake Corum was a little bowling ball.
He's a maniac out there.
He can play, yeah. So you like
I'm gonna go with the Vikings.
Timmy.
I'm gonna go with the Vikings as well.
I think that the Vikings. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Tim. That's it. That's all I got.
Tim's like, that's it.
That's it.
Good take.
He's not the best color man in podcasting for nothing.
Beep, beep, beep.
I think that the Lions beat the souls out of the Vikings last night.
It might have happened.
I think they're soulless right now, and I'm taking the Rams all day.
Ed.
Yeah, this is a tough one too. But I've been talking up the Vikings for like the last 3 weeks. They got their ass stomped last night. I mean, it wasn't even close. I think they changed things up. They got great coaching. I think they're going to win that game. I mean, both teams got great coaching in that game, but Rams just don't have the weapons that Minnesota does.
I'm going with the Rams.
Yeah.
I really like to see Sam Darnold do well, and I like Kevin O'Connell. I like the whole organization. Like what they've done. I like Justin Jefferson, Addison. They got good defense, but Harrison Smith. Great organization. I think they're a good team, but I think the Rams. We've said this many times in this room. Now, Bears aren't a big deal, but they would have beat the Packers if they were healthy. Right. They would have beat the Bears for sure if they were healthy. They could be a 2 seed if they would have been healthy all year. This team's good, and they're coached, and they have a pretty good coach, they got a guy like Curse, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Playing really well. Defense, their defense. I could see him getting in trouble on defense because they're young in spots. But I just like the Rams at home. I think I
just like Minnesota's defense better.
Yeah, and that I think Brian Flores. But Matthew Stafford, what he's going to do, he might make that bad throw, and that'll be the game. Say that might screw him. But he's not afraid to make the throw. Right. Look at these guys that are young that don't want to. Caleb Williams went through it all year this year, I believe. He's scared to make a throw.
Agree.
And he don't care.
Right.
I've been here. I'm going to do it. I don't care. I'm going to trust my guys. I'm Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp.
Yeah,
very underrated.
How healthy are they, though?
They're both fine. Right. They didn't play this week. They sat this week.
Me and Timmy talked about this on the way up.
Right there. Yeah.
We had a lot of time to talk on the ride. We didn't have beignets on the way up.
Well, you talked. Tim's mouth was full.
Yeah. Roadhead.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Peanut butter.
But we talked about this. Would you rather have a quarterback that's tentative, or would you rather have a gunslinger? And it's like, and Stafford's kind of that
like a yin and yang thing. But you want the guy that's going to take those
Stafford's
throws.
That guy that is not afraid to throw 5 picks if he has to.
But I do.
Same as Baker.
That might be the best game of weekend.
Yeah.
Right.
It could be. I
Well,
mean,
Stafford's the guy that's done this. I mean, he's the most.
He's been there before, too,
experienced.
yep.
Well, Russell Wilson also has won a Super Bowl and he's been around for a while. But Stafford is really that. I mean,
Goff's been there.
been there.
so the only Super Bowl winning quarterbacks are those two, right? Oh no,
In-
Mahomes, duh. Mahomes.
Well, in this round, right? I mean, that's
yeah, but those
Wilson.
two and then Mahomes. Only 3 Super Bowl winning quarterbacks are in this, right?
Goff,
Winning.
Mahomes.
Hurts was in it.
Winning.
Hurts didn't win it.
He
either.
didn't win it. He was in it.
Goff didn't win it either.
So it's just 2.
Yeah.
3.
Mahomes and who's
Oh,
the
in
other?
total, yeah, that's the 3.
I thought you said Stafford. Oh, Stafford.
Stafford, Wilson, and Mahomes.
Yeah, Wilson.
Wilson.
Yeah,
Wilson. Yeah, that's
I was
right.
just saying
3.
in this round.
No,
of
you're
those
right. Yeah,
two,
yeah.
Yep.
And there's 5 that've been in it.
Yeah.
With Goff and Hurts, and both played.
I mean, how many quarterbacks do we have that don't have no playoff experience? C.J. Stroud, or did he play
He
last
played
year?
last year. They,
Last year.
they
Bo
beat the
Nix.
Browns. They got to win.
Herbert's made the playoffs.
Okay.
Did he?
Yeah.
His
Yeah.
first year?
I think so.
Did
Yeah,
Brandon
I don't-
Staley made the playoffs?
I don't think
he
so.
did.
No, I don't think so.
He might have. They had a decent year. Remember, he did play well at first.
He might have made the playoffs.
Maybe the
Yeah,
first
Eckler
year.
was doing well.
Lamar's been in it, obviously.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Next, no.
5,
Jaden Daniels
6,
hasn't.
Darnold.
Well, did
7,
we say Love was in the playoffs
8,
last year? We said
9, 10 quarterbacks have been in the playoffs, and I'm waiting for 11 if it's Herbert.
now Baker's got a lot of playoff experience.
Oh no, yeah, I counted him. So yeah,
couple.
So you got
couple with the
Both-
Browns.
He's in the playoffs. He was
so that's 11 out of 12,
Out of 14.
out of 14. Yeah,
So you got
'Cause no
Bo
Daniels.
Nix, no Daniels, and
Darnold.
Darnold, yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but Hurts is questionable. So I mean, do you count him for playoff quarterback?
I think
Yeah,
Hurts is playing.
he's gonna
I
play.
think
Who's the backup?
Kenny Pickett,
Oh yeah.
Kenny Two Gloves.
but he got hurt the week he started.
I
He had a
got-
good game
I
too.
got a question going back to this Rams. Did the Rams sit everybody?
All their
last?
starters this week.
Okay.
I read an article about it. Because they could have probably had the 3rd seed, but they said we don't care who it is.
Yeah. We got to win anyway.
Yeah. He goes, we don't care who it is.
I mean, the thing about the playoffs right now, there's nobody in the playoffs here. Like, I mean, there's good teams, there's better teams than others, we believe, but
Right.
anybody can win it. The NFL doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't. It really doesn't. So, okay. Well, we'll talk about the next round next week, obviously.
Yeah. How many upsets we think there's going to be? At least 2. Like
2.
I think there's going to be 2. There always is.
Onside
Well,
kick.
we had a Charger, which is an upset. We all picked the Chargers, which is an
Yeah.
upset.
You
Mhm.
picked
Half
them.
picked Minnesota, which is an upset.
Well, is it it's a point spread upset?
I think if you're on the road, you're probably getting points.
Okay.
If Minnesota,
Minnesota's got to be favored over the Rams.
I don't know.
Let's look it up.
I mean, it's 1.5 minus 1.5.
To
Rams.
me, I would think the Chargers are a favorite.
No, Minnesota's favored by 1.5.
Oh, really? Okay, so the Rams. Well, Rams are picked, so that'd be an upset. How about the Charger game?
Oh, let's see. It's Saturday. Chargers are favored by 3.
Wow. Okay, we all picked a favorite then.
Baltimore's favored by 9.5.
I take the Steelers. I was a betting man.
Buffalo's favored by 8.5.
Obviously, I take Denver because I picked them.
Philly's by 4.5, and Tampa's 3.
Okay,
So there's, I mean,
you picked the Packers. You guys picked the Packers. One
Yeah, a
upset.
couple
I
of
picked
us.
Denver. That's the only upsets we picked. Oh yeah, a couple people picked the Rams, so that's an
and
upset.
then the Washington game.
A couple picked Washington. Yeah, that was an upset. So yeah, so a few upsets.
I don't think if Washington won, I wouldn't be surprised. It wouldn't. It's like I'm like, holy shit, you know. Same thing with the Rams game. It's the Rams in Minnesota. I wouldn't be like, oh my god.
I think the only game that would be weird would be Denver. I think.
And the Packers game. I don't think the Packers should win that game. They haven't played good against good teams. I mean, I
don't know,
but I think it's gonna be one of those weird games. It always is. Playoffs are, man, you never know.
Hot pointed out Darnold did make the playoffs.
Did he?
With the Niners.
Ah,
yeah, that's right.
We're talking about real starting quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
Good job,
So,
Pops.
So that's the playoffs. So let's do.
I have one more thing about the NFL.
No, we're
Tell
done.
me.
We're done with the NFL.
Tell me.
When-
No, talk to me. Look in
Okay.
my eyes when you say it.
When will the GM start being responsible for some of these teams?
They should be now.
Yeah, but Jacksonville coach they fired. Balky should be fired.
They're keeping him. They said.
Yeah. So and then like the Giants as well.
The Giants. I cannot believe they've kept those guys. I
Right.
mean, maybe Dabble, I guess, but
Just looking at
just the way the way they handled that whole off
Right.
that watching the offseason
Yeah.
thing. George Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you show me the clips and stuff. It's like, hey, yeah, like who does that?
And people think that's dysfunctional. That's bad.
Right.
And it would dabble with his feet up on interviewing young rookies with his feet on the desk. Like, what would you like when he talked to meet neighbors? What would you blah blah blah?
Right.
What?
Right. And Daniels too. Didn't he do the same thing with Daniels? Like walked it.
Well, they got invited all the quarterbacks, which was weird because they invited Caleb Williams, which they weren't going to get him probably, but they were going to take Penix, I think they thought of, but I think they were like, well, and I get that they had Daniel Jones signed. I guess it's weird, but
why pay a running back $20 million a year? We got Daniel Jones at 40.
God. So what happened?
We were talking about our draft. It's 1 week. We redraft every week.
Mm-hmm.
I was just
so we were talking
power ranking the quarterbacks.
Josh Allen's not a great pick this first week. That's a tough game for him defensively against Denver.
Yeah, but he usually.
I bet he's the first quarterback taken though.
I'm not saying he's not going to be.
Oh, Lamar might be.
I would say Lamar.
Yeah, but Josh Allen, no matter who he's playing, he gets his.
I would take.
He
Baker.
gets his stats.
I would take Baker.
Really, because of the matchup.
Yeah.
The only quarterback, if I'm doing a fantasy draft, I would not want is I don't know. There's only none I wouldn't want.
They're all okay.
You know, to be honest, I went over this fantasy wise because the Packers have transformed what they do. They run the ball a lot now.
You're right.
Love will probably my least favorite just because I had him in fantasy. He didn't he played good, but he didn't do fantasy good. It was weird. It was weird.
My two worst would be Hurts and Love.
I would take Hurts because he scores on the goal line
on the push
all the time.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, it was incredible. I had him in fantasy. I'm like, holy, how many touchdowns did he have this year? Hurts, you think? Ooh. Oh, total probably 40, 35 with the rush.
Yeah,
running.
it's all rushing. You're right. You're right.
That's why Barkley got screwed a lot. Think how many points Barkley scored in fantasy, and how many were taken away by Hurts.
Right.
Yeah.
He probably would have scored another 50 points, 60 points.
I mean, Russell Wilson's pretty weak here.
Yeah, I would probably. I might take Love over Wilson.
Stroud.
Oh, Stroud. He might be the worst one.
Yeah,
and I don't want to say
playing well.
I don't want to say worst.
Yeah.
I'm just saying fantasy wise.
He doesn't have good momentum.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Nobody's jumping off the page as this has to be the first guy taken.
No, I mean Allen is. He will be the first
Allen or Lamar.
No question.
So first pick overall?
Yeah.
No, I think he's going to be the first quarterback taken.
Barkley be number one.
Yeah, well,
it doesn't matter. It'll be Barkley then Henry probably.
Barkley, Henry. You got Jacobs.
Then Justin Jefferson will be up there.
Yeah.
So many good players. I was just power ranking the quarterbacks.
Another underrated guy?
Bucky Irving again.
Terry McLaurin.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been
Buckeye.
Yeah.
There's some good picks. I mean, there's good picks here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Puka.
Yeah. Well, the problem with Puka, it goes Puka or Cup.
Well,
they've had only a couple games where they both were really good
I
at
think
him.
Puka outplayed him this year.
Yeah. You could take Nakua.
Oh, yeah.
Or Puka, whatever. I mean,
God, you don't know the culture.
Jesus Christ. So what so Tim, do we answer your question?
Yes.
Well, I think I don't know where we
there
went
was a question here.
I answered the question for you, Tim.
We wanted.
I agree with you. It should be now.
Right.
Yes, now.
I know.
Maybe you think it'll be Black Tuesday tomorrow instead of Black Monday?
Might be.
It's weird today.
Right.
Today was oddly quiet.
Right. I'm still waiting for Ryan Poles.
How did Antonio Pierce keep his job?
I don't know.
Well, he pretended to keep working. That's what I saw. The headline today is he's going through the motions as if he's still the coach. I'm like, oh, that's how you not lose your job.
Where's
Can't
Antonio?
fire me, I'm working.
Where's Antonio?
I've been doing it for years. Believe me.
On his door. Hey, Antonio, in there? He's not here.
Maybe he's got
He's just got a wee-wee.
Maybe he's got pictures of Mark Davis with a regular haircut, and he's
Where'd you got George Costanza? You know?
Yeah,
That's
just,
great.
Just keep showing up, right?
Yep. Just keep showing
The assistant to the what was his job?
assistant to the traveling secretary.
Yeah,
he's Milton from Office Space. You know, he just keeps getting his payroll check. He's not even on the payroll
with his swing line.
Yeah.
And the best thing was in that showing the Steinbrenner guy, always just his back or whatever, and the guy's voice, "Hey, Costanza," and he just say stuff to him. It was
How
great.
could you trade Jay Buhner?
Didn't he have to get him calzones all the time too?
They talk about trading Jay Buhner.
Yeah.
Nice, because
Jay Buhner.
I
think
was
was
so
Larry
upset
David.
when they traded Jay Buhner to Seattle.
It might have been.
It was
you
Larry
might be
David.
right.
It was Larry David. Yeah.
Was Steinbrenner?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome. That's a good trivia question.
And Costanza's character is Larry David, basically.
Yes.
Which
Can't
is
stand you.
can't stand you.
So let's do. Let's see.
Birthdays?
Let's do that.
Today is your birthday. Today is your birthday. Today is your birthday. Today is the day. Today is your birthday. Today is your birthday. Today is your birthday. Dear someone today.
Dead. Oh, sorry.
Somebody say Deadpool?
Dead.
Who we starting? Who's going first?
Jimmy, you're right.
Tim went first last week.
Oh, then Eric.
So we'll go to Eric and then go toward me, right? You went first last week, Tim, right? Yeah.
Yep.
I think we start with you.
Eric, Ed, Scott.
Just put me down for -1 right away. Just reminding people of the rules. If you guess 69 and it's right, you get +2. But if you guess it's wrong, it's -1.
It's like Taylor Swift, 69.
And I guess it a lot.
He likes it.
Yeah.
Okay. Eric, we got Joey Lauren Adams.
Oh, I was gonna go. Whoa.
She from
Big Daddy.
Yeah, and she was
Chasing Amy.
Chasing Amy.
Was she in the one movie too?
She's in
Silent Bob.
She's in Mallrats.
Oh my God,
Kevin Smith movies.
Give me something that I know here.
She was in the. She was a sister, I think. In was it Paul Rudd was married? It wasn't the sister in that movie. Paul Rudd, 40 something. This is
40.
Yeah, she was a sister in that movie.
Haven't
Dazed
seen that
and
either.
Confused.
Oh, Dazed and Confused.
She was in Big Daddy. She was the chick.
Yeah,
well,
she was in Big Daddy.
She was Billy.
Well, she's his wife then. She's Paul Rudd's wife. In
no, the redheaded chick was his wife, or not redheaded, but her name's not the same chick.
In Dazed and Confused, she's one of the cheerleaders.
Is she in
type
40-year-old
girls.
virgin and she drives the car with the breathalyzer, the PT Cruiser?
No, that was what's her?
I don't know. Oh, I think I know who you're talking. But whatever.
Just guess.
54. What if I?
If you were right, I'd be like, oh, okay, all that.
This son of a
I'm
bitch.
gonna say 52.
Should I make an Eric and Ed sandwich?
I know who you're talking about now. I can picture her now.
53. I was gonna say.
I'm gonna say 50.
57.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
Wow, right there.
Well, when if Dazed and
she's
Confused
cute,
come out,
right?
like,
She's really
yeah.
cute.
She's part of the cheerleaders. Yeah.
Yeah, she's one of the cheerleaders. So that
Right.
came out what in like 93,
93,
93.
96.
So she was probably in her 20s
She might
when
have
they
been
did
Rip's
it.
girlfriend at that time in that movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, no,
Rip's in that movie.
he's in that movie too. Yeah.
He's a ginger football player.
Yeah. He's the one that's sitting.
Stands
yeah,
up and he goes,
yeah.
oh.
He gets hands and he goes,
Yeah. And he's,
and he's like kind of holding it and he sits back down.
All right, Ed.
Oh, great.
Pat Benatar.
Oh, she
Hit me with your best shot, Ed.
Yeah.
Fire away.
Isn't Life of Battlefield?
I don't know.
Love is.
We Are
I don't know
Young.
what you're talking about.
We are young. Yeah, that's so she's.
We belong.
You know, there's 3 girls at this school that look like Pat Benatar.
Oh, this is better off, Dad.
No, that's from
What did I miss that?
Fast Times.
That's
Last time
our
original. Okay, gotcha.
That girl looks like Pat Benatar. There's 3 girls at this school look like Pat Benatar.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna say 65.
Oh, jeez. Just tee it up for Scott. Just go ahead.
I don't think she's that old. I think she's 63.
72.
Oh,
I was
there you
gonna
go.
say,
Nice.
I think I knew she was in her 70s.
Hey, if Andy Summers fucking 80,
I know,
she's
right?
gonna be in her 70s.
Yeah. Cherry Bomb.
Wow.
That's Joan Jett.
Yeah, you're right. It
Yeah.
is.
How old is she?
Actually, the Runaways.
Who's Pat? Yeah, who's Pat Benatar? She was with a band though too before that, wasn't
No.
she?
She was all
Bullshit. I'm gonna
solo.
look it up.
So,
Scott.
the lullaby singer, Sean Colvin.
Wasn't I singing that this weekend?
You were singing it. That's what she's gonna say.
God, he could be.
Rockabye. That song?
Yeah.
He could
Rock,
be. He
that
could
song?
be.
Yeah. Sean Colvin.
He could be your number.
I was singing that Saturday night.
He
for no
was singing
fucking
it.
reason.
Lullaby. Rockabye.
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 So that's that guy, though. Sean Mullins?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Is it Sean Mullins?
It's Sean Mullins, right?
Oh, okay, I thought it was Sean Colvin.
Sean Colvin.
Sean Colvin. Well, he, she, it, them. Well, I don't know.
I'm going to guess he's
I think that's
44.
53.
Wait, is it Sean? Which Sean is it?
Sean
Sean
Mullins.
Colvin.
Sean
Then it's not the lullaby.
That's
Sean,
not-
Sean Mullins.
Was it Mullins?
Yeah, Sean Mullins sang that, right?
All right.
Rockabye?
Sean Colvin. Is that a woman?
Sean Colvin is.
She's a singer.
Do we have to look this up to even see a picture?
She sings "Eye of the Hurricane."
Well, I won't guess, and I'll tell you guys.
Right.
Sean Colvin.
She's kind of a folky musician, right?
With short hair?
She played Lilith.
She's an American singer-songwriter.
Yeah.
Sean Mullins is not her.
Yeah, Mullins is rockabye,
Okay.
and he's
She
older.
sings. Looks like she's singing a song called.
She's kind of folk. ish.
Yeah.
She's got like short hair, right?
Yeah, very short hair.
Yeah, I know who it is now.
Her age is on air, so I should get the guess again.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I saw her age now. I can't guess. I saw it.
And no, you.
So
were
Tim, you
first?
get to go again.
Could we just skip it or
no?
No, go ahead. I don't
I
care.
don't know who
We
it
can
is.
skip it.
All right, 55.
I don't know.
I want to say she's 59.
56.
I did not see her age, but I'm not going to guess. Go ahead. What is it? I'm going to guess she was 65.
69.
Damn.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
Okay, I didn't see that. I'm like, you guys were going.
Rock.
I don't know what it is.
Say it.
I'm taking Denver.
All right.
69.
So what if the next one's Sean,
69.
the next one's Sean Mullins?
It is, yeah.
Is it really?
No.
That would be.
You know what? Oh, wait, stop right now. I'm gonna look up how Sean Mullins is, and I'm gonna see if I was right. If I am taking the fucking points, I don't give a fuck at his birthday or not.
What'd you say?
I got him in the
I said
Deadpool,
45.
No, he's old.
No, he's in his 50s.
He's 60 probably.
56.
Okay.
That's what I said. But I was thinking it was that other short-haired little guy.
Did she hang around with Dennis Hopper? Isn't that in the song?
All right, Tim. Amanda Pete.
Oh, that funny-looking lady from.
She was in Saving Silverman, right?
Yes.
Yeah. She was in Brockmire.
Okay. What else was she in?
Yeah,
Please,
she's in
give me
she's
some
in an
else.
older movie
his
called
love
Whipped
interest.
too. That's pretty decent.
What did
Yeah,
you just say?
She's pretty good.
Huh? Whipped? Amanda Pete?
She was in that Bruce Willis one with the longest 8 yards or what?
Oh,
do they
longest with Matthew Perry.
Yeah,
now,
what the hell?
now I know who
They
she
were.
is.
He was a mobster.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what the
now
hell's
I
the
know
name of
who
that?
She's great in Saving Silverman.
Eight. Saving Silverman. Yeah.
Yeah, do you know what movie that is?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The Neil Diamond movie?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right, 56.
I sing to her.
Can't play that one.
That's right.
We'll get in trouble.
52.
Amanda, what'd you say, Tim? I'm sorry, I was too busy.
56.
56, 52. I think she's.
Hey,
it's you, sorry.
I'm going to say
Oh, it's you. Ed.
54.
264. All even numbers. Should I go 8? Or should I go on the no? Oh, she's older though. I bet.
I think she is.
I'm gonna say she's 58.
53.
Damn, she's my age.
Yeah. Still got a chance.
All right.
Eric.
Bob Eubanks from the Newlywed Game.
God.
She's not dead, Tim. That was who was dead last week and that? Who?
We looked at
They're all sitting there. Goes, he's not dead.
That's how much we trust Willie's research.
Yeah.
God, Eubanks is 83.
Where's he now?
I don't know.
He was a great game show host.
Yeah.
I'll say 81.
I'm gonna say he's like 88.
I'm going to say 90.
87.
Yeah, we were in the ballpark though.
Sun gun.
We are sprinkling the infield, that's for sure.
Yes, we are.
There's a whole controversy about that too.
No pull
Oh,
tabs.
No more pull tabs.
Pull tabs.
Is it
Ed?
Me.
Yeah, Ed, yeah. Eric started that one.
David Caruso.
Oh,
NYPD.
the guy that was when
Then he went to-
Rambo went after him.
Then he went to Miami. to
CSI
do a-
Miami.
Wait. So the body was over there?
No, it's like this game is rigged. It's so bad. It's always something stupid. He says.
Yeah, he was in a bad movie with what was it, Linda Carantini?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it was that Jade.
Jade.
Jade, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
That was a terrible movie.
Well, NYPD Blue, he was great in, and
it
then
was awesome.
and then he's like, I want more money.
And he was.
I want more.
And after he went through all the other people that played
Money.
on the show, Gossamer, Schroeder, and Jimmy Smits, they were all better than he
They
was.
were all good.
all
Yep.
better than he was.
Yep.
Hands down. Jimmy
Yeah.
Smits was the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I even like Ricky Schroeder on there. I thought
Yeah.
he was good.
Mark Paul Gossamer was
yeah,
good too.
he was good too.
Rick Schroeder.
Yeah,
at
Rick.
that time.
Yeah,
Didn't he have to quit the show because his wife didn't like the nude scenes? Him being with the women all
Yeah.
the
No,
time.
I thought he did all the. I thought he got in trouble for like.
No, he's like a
No, I think his
No.
wife liked him too much.
One of them, Rick or Mark
Yeah.
Paul Gossamer, their wives kind of said that he didn't want to be on that show anymore because it was
Right.
so
It was too
risque
racy, yeah.
for it was crazy for the night.
Ricky Schroeder's got like a place. He's like out in Montana, like on a ranch. He only comes back for certain shows and stuff.
The problem with that show is that a lot of nudity was Dennis Franz's ass.
Oh, yeah. Remember that?
That was awesome.
Yet to meet with the owner, huh?
Who is this again?
David
Caruso.
Caruso.
The guy you've been just doing imitations of.
See if he was on Rambo back in the early 80s.
I solved the murder. That's
That's great. No, you got me. 70.
60.
71.
68.
69.
Damn it. Why would I guess 68? What's wrong with me?
I guess 70.
I don't have the balls to.
We set it up for Scott. All he had to do is Oreo cookie it.
I didn't think it was due. I didn't think it was that old. Man.
Son of a.
Yeah, I guess that show was in. Yeah, I guess. Well,
like I said, he was in Rambo.
Yeah.
He was pretty young, but that was what, 82?
Yeah.
First Blood.
40 years ago. Yeah,
You guys want to interview Arthur Smith too?
Yeah, they're yeah.
Pretty much everybody.
Why not?
He wouldn't be a bad hire.
Yeah, I don't know.
Scott's up.
We don't have Desmond Ritter no more.
Right.
Yeah.
Probably better than Arthur Fonzarelli.
Well, he was not bad. He wasn't bad at Bobby Boucher.
That's right.
Or Waterboy.
He was a good coach.
Yeah, he was solid.
Gabrielle Reese.
Gabrielle Reese.
I don't know who that is.
So volleyball player, right?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, the long. She was.
She's long. That's
who was her?
She modeled too.
Yeah, who was her husband or boyfriend? Like someone famous, I thought, like a movie star.
Joe Cocker.
I'm gonna say she.
You said?
Don't get any bigger than that.
I'm gonna say she is 47.
I'm gonna say she's 38.
41.
Yeah, we're all over the place on this.
Pew pew.
50.
54.
Oh, okay.
Love lift me up. Well,
Joe Cocker.
well then.
I want to see who she was with now. Go ahead. Tim's up first.
Tim's up.
Did he,
Yep.
did he have a
Tim,
little?
Keenan McCardle.
Oh, Keenan McCardle.
Laird Hamilton is her husband.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Yep.
the surfer.
The surfer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm sorry.
Surfed the tallest
Keenan
wave for a
McCardle.
while.
He was on everybody's fantasy football at one time.
Keenan McCardle. He is
Mark Brunell, Keenan McCardle, Maurice Jones-Drew.
50
Fancy favorites.
56.
52.
49.
90 what when they beat the Broncos in the playoffs? The Broncos were awesome. Oh, that would have been
Was McCardle on?
It was the year before they went to Super Bowl back to back. So that'd be how old was he? He'd probably be 25, 30. I'm gonna say he's 55.
He is 54.
Wow.
Damn it.
Both off.
AJ Hawk.
Speaking of that, dunce. We were talking about him today. That's funny.
How much does he make to sit around smoke?
Is that AJ Hawk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the McCaffrey show?
Yeah.
That's our joke. We were
It's
looking
not
up.
Tony
How
Hawk.
much
I'll
does he
tell you
make?
that.
We were like, how much does he
He
make?
just lights up cigars and
So Scott types in
No,
Google.
here's Roger Wright.
He goes, how much does AJ Hawk? He Googles it. And the first thing comes up is somebody else asks a question. How much does AJ Hawk make to sit around staring at the camera smoking cigars?
How much does he make?
I couldn't find it.
How old is he?
We didn't look.
51.
Oh, he's younger than us. I'm gonna say 44.
Man, I don't.
Hasn't he been out of the league for a while?
I think he went out early though. He only played like 5-6 years. I thought he got to his second contract with the Packers and went to
He played
Jacksonville or
5-6
something,
years too long with the Packers,
or went to Atlanta or something like that.
He went to
Something-
LA.
He went to the Rams.
Oh, the
yeah.
Rams. Did he Rams? Or you sure it wasn't? What's his name?
He went with the Rams.
No, he was
Remember
at the
that.
Rams.
Clay Matthews.
How old is he?
39. Yeah, how
I
old
want
is
to say
he?
50.
He's 40.
Damn it.
4-0, and I
You
said
were close.
You
I
said,
said-
I said 51.
Yeah, he's not
I
that
said
old.
44.
Yeah, I just
He's
like
not
in
that
my
old,
head, I'm
yeah.
like, man, I haven't seen him play in 10 years.
I bet
but
I didn't play.
He had a
he
short
played
career.
7 years, probably. I bet 6.
yeah, Buckeye.
Maybe he got to 30. I bet. Well, he probably played a little after. Just
Well, we could look it up now.
no, you can't find it. It's not. It's
Nothing
not
on
in
it.
there.
Somebody knows if Hop knows how much he makes.
Oh, yeah.
Call it in.
Ed,
Okay.
Eric Gagne.
The pitcher?
Yeah.
Is it Ed's turn?
Sacre bleu!
I just started.
I thought I went first on that. No, I didn't.
I was hoping it was going to be Vern Gagne, but or Greg Gagne. Eric Gagne. I don't even remember when that was.
Former Cy Young winner.
He had a cup of coffee with the Brewers.
Yeah, so he's probably there.
A lot of years with the Dodgers.
Yeah, I'll say 47.
I'm gonna say he's 49.
54.
48.
You're right there.
Danced around.
God, I was one off for just throwing a wild guess out there.
It's a good one off.
Yeah.
He played for Bengals and Falcons after.
You sure?
It
Yeah.
was Matthews that went to the Rams.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I said. Yeah, Matthews,
Yeah.
I thought went. Yeah.
And we're not real Packer fans.
Well, who cares when they leave?
We just have.
You're right. You're
we have
right.
memory loss.
You
is
know,
what we
hey,
have.
get out of here.
I didn't even know. I thought he was still playing for the Packers. I was looking for him the other day.
Where's Hawk?
He was sitting in front of us.
Smoking a cigar, just looking at us.
He's gonna win Rookie of the Year.
Yes, I know it. That was the worst pick ever. He hasn't done anything in 23 years.
Ready, Scott?
Yes.
John Lester.
Oh,
the lefty.
John Lester. Wow, he had some good years with the Cubs. Red Sox. Didn't he have cancer?
42?
47.
48.
He played 10 years exactly, Hawk.
Okay.
He played a lot with the Pack. Holy
44.
40.
Really?
What did I say? 41?
Lester quit. That's
I said 42.
42, yeah.
so he was like 31 when they went to the World
He
Series.
was with the Packers for 8 years, Hawk. I just looked it up.
Yeah, that's a long time.
And
for
then one
defense.
for Bengals, one for the Falcons.
Timmy?
He only played one game for the Falcons, so he didn't play for them.
I remember that game.
Yeah, he probably couldn't cover the tight end coming out of the backfield.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson.
Oh, snap.
That's a tough one too. He's been in the league a long time.
29.
28.
27.
That was my first.
He's younger than you think because he started, I think, when he was 20.
Yeah. Yep. And 2 Heismans, right?
No, just one.
One
Just the
Heisman.
one?
The only 2 Heisman winners, Archie.
Archie, yep.
Or the last. I'm sorry, the last.
Arch Manning,
I
right?
sat next to him at a Buckeye basketball game.
Nice guy.
No, not Manning.
Griffin. I know.
Yeah.
I was joking.
Was it me?
Yeah, he was a nice guy. People loved him.
Am I first this time?
Yeah, Scotty's up.
Ozzy Albies.
Oh, I think I said Osmo.
Oh, am I keeping him this year? I don't know. He's a lot.
Is he a keeper?
Is he a baseball player?
Yeah, second baseman.
Yeah.
No,
For the Braves?
yeah, second baseman for the Braves. Yeah, I'm gonna guess he's like 28.
25.
29. Do it. Say 60.
Ozzy Albies.
Say 69.
I can't remember. 30? 27.
27.
Damn it!
That would have been back to
I was
back.
going to go 27 too.
Who's up?
Tim.
Timmy. Sergio Garcia.
No, I'm not up. I just answered the.
No, I was first for
Yep.
Albies.
Albies.
El Nino.
That's right.
I said 20, whatever.
El
Sergio
Nino.
Garcia, he is 47.
44.
46.
45.
Yeah.
Right in the middle of all
Yeah.
that. A lot of traffic there, but I got inside.
A lot of traffic.
I snuck in.
Yeah. You didn't even have your blinker on.
Eric.
That fucking guy didn't let in with the blinker.
Muggsy Bogues.
Ooh, nice.
Muggsy Bogues. He was 5 foot
5'9". No, I don't know. Yeah, something.
5'5", wasn't he?
Oh shit.
Muggsy Bogues is 49. He's older than that.
I'm
Pat,
up.
yeah.
I shit the bed. He's way older. Than
I'm going
that.
to say 61.
Muggsy. I'm gonna say 58.
55.
59.
Okay.
This game's stupid.
Yeah. Give us somebody taller than 5
3
foot
left.
5.
Oh, okay.
3 left. Ed.
Yeah, some celebrity I don't know.
George Foreman.
Sean Mullins Colvin.
George,
Lullaby.
which George Foreman? There's like 11 of them.
First, second, third, 12th, 18th.
Yeah, he's got all his kids are George Foreman.
So the actual George Foreman?
Yes.
The real one?
Let's see. He fought in the Rumble in the Jungle. He fought in the Killer in Manila. No, I don't know. I'm just making these up now. I'm trying to just waste time while I'm thinking here. Oh, shit. He was. See, which Olympics was it where he did that was 72 or 68? 72.
I think it was 69.
68, I think.
Jesus.
He's old.
76.
I was going to go way higher than that. Oh, wow.
Really?
Okay.
Took you a minute.
I had to read it.
Well, I figured if it was 60, I wasn't sure if it was 72 or 68. Then just add on my age, onto the top of it.
Scott. His birthday is Thursday. Hop. Matt Hoppenstead.
50. Oh, they're going.
51.
Damn it.
I swear he's turning 50 this year. I guess not.
Great age. They went to Hawaii last year, remember?
Oh, yeah, for his birthday. That's why I thought they were going away this year. My bad. That's Mark.
That was too easy. We're all gonna
Where's
guess
Hop
right
going?
on.
He went to Hawaii last year
Yeah.
for his birthday.
Where's he going this year?
I don't know.
I was thinking
To hell, for all I care.
Son of a-
I was thinking he's going to go somewhere better than Hawaii for his 51st.
I was thinking
Yeah, I like the
Mark,
way he's
Mark
thinking.
turned 50 this year. I was going to.
All right.
What? That's the next. Could have been the next question.
It's not her birthday. I don't think it's this week.
Oh, go ahead.
And the 6-pointer, Glenn Robinson.
This is for me, big dog.
Woof woof. Is it who? Tim?
No.
No, I went first, so it's
Oh, it's Tim.
Tim's
Oh,
got a
hell.
layup in football terms or basketball terms. A
Do I?
layup. I thought you looked perked up like
50.
you knew it.
Are you gonna go? Well, we're waiting.
I just said it.
He
What
said-
did you say?
He said
I said a
50.
number.
50.
No, he's older than that. 52.
51.
And Ed's the big
Split.
wiener.
I remember playing against him in high school. I dropped like 4 dimes on him.
You don't even know what a dime
I
is.
don't even know what a dime is.
You dropped a nickel on the floor at that.
He
game.
rubbed his nipple on him.
Where did he go to high school?
Yeah, he's
He
from
went to
Gary.
Purdue.
He's from Gary, Indiana.
How goes damn man? We aren't going anywhere. I don't know if it's damn man because I said I don't care how old he is or
Was it damn comma?
He's going
plan?
to, he's going to Racine to Wells. He's going to Wells Brothers.
it's a run on.
Yeah, I saw that today. Rex
He can
Ryan.
get the job, they said.
Huh?
Oh, yeah. They've been talking about that for like 3-4 weeks. Rex Ryan going there.
Rex Ryan actually came out today and said he believes that he will be the next coach of the Jets.
Whatever.
Seriously. Now let's go get a fucking snack.
In Saturday's
That
game.
Hard
That
Knocks?
was great in
That
Hard
was the
Knocks.
best.
That was one of the
only
best
Hard Knocks I ever watched.
That was one of the best lines ever in a Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
He's
would
talking
knock
to
on
the
door.
players and was he talking to the parents and all the coaches and all?
Yeah, it was. They had an agenda and he was going off.
He's like, we're doing this and this
and
and
then it
this.
said 3:15 snack.
He goes,
and he goes, now let's go get a fucking.
Now let's go
snack.
get a fucking snack.
It
He
was so
walked
good.
out.
And then every night he would Revis because it was Revis was holding out.
Yeah.
He'd knock on his door.
Revis.
He's not there.
He was cool. He was funny. He
Yeah.
was cool.
And
He's like a good coach.
And the
he did.
GM was what's his name? Tannenbaum.
Oh, Tannenbaum. Yeah,
Yeah,
Mike
yeah.
Tannenbaum
He's
was
kinda
there.
funny,
Yeah,
too,
that was actually
That was a
interesting.
good one.
That was a good one. Yeah.
And it was Sanchez was the rookie, I believe.
Yes, and Vinny was the quarterback, wasn't he still?
Dirty Sanchez.
Might have been. Might have been.
Tarek Hill has
I
2
don't
more
remember
years.
Vinny.
Was
Maybe.
Curtis Martin there still?
Curtis, my favorite.
Maybe not. Maybe he wasn't
I
there.
don't think he was.
Was Keyshawn there?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
And Wayne Corbett?
No, this is after that. I don't think
He-
those guys were. I don't remember
Rex
them being in
Ryan?
Hard Knocks.
I thought he coached because he made the playoffs with them.
I don't.
Like Ryan made the playoffs. Like
They haven't made
He went to 2 AFC championship
yeah,
games.
he did.
So
His
that's
first
more,
2 years Sanchez went.
that's more than 15 years ago because they haven't made it in 14 years.
Yeah, they made 2. They were good. He got them. He got them where they got to go. They just
So that's in 09, the last time they made it or whatever.
Who was the great?
Testaverde was a coach on one of those AFC
It was a
championship
great
games.
defensive
Yeah.
player.
Revis. It was the defensive
The
end.
guy that did the can't wait.
Oh yeah. The linebacker,
Yeah, what?
pass rusher.
Because he used to like
I could see
Sanchez
his-
would mess with
I
him.
could see his face.
Yeah, can't wait.
Yeah, that was when the Susie Culver or someone was
Yes.
in right at the game.
Yeah, somebody was. He was just fired up.
It's,
He
it's a
couldn't-
meme now.
Yeah,
Or something.
because I do it all. Like
Can't wait.
can't wait.
God, what's his name?
Damn it.
He's a good linebacker too.
Well, if we look up the meme,
Look up "Can't Wait" quote
Yeah,
by Jets.
that's the only Hard Knocks I ever watched.
Really?
Yeah.
They're good.
I had HBO at the time. Is it still just on HBO
Yeah.
exclusively?
I'm surprised it's not on NFL Network. You think they move it to there?
Yeah,
Bart Scott.
Bart
Yeah.
Scott.
Yeah, Bart Scott,
Yeah,
yep.
Sanchez tried to mess with him all the time, and
Bart Scott was a good ball player.
yeah. Rex Ryan. Wow.
There it is.
And this,
There he is,
you guys agree with this? I mean, he getting canned after one season.
Yes. He wasn't ready.
Like, you playing the meme? I can't wait.
There it is.
I
Yeah,
think
there it is. That's him. Yeah.
man, hiring that's it's yeah. I guess it's tough. Tough situation.
My
I think he's fired because Vrabel's available.
yeah, probably. Yeah,
I think if
that's
Vrabel
happening.
wasn't available or they didn't like a guy out there, maybe they like somebody else. I don't know. But if there's a guy they don't like, they would never
Where
fire
was
him.
Vrabel then? What was his situation last year? Was he still a Titans coach?
No,
He was a defensive coordinator,
he's coached
consultant for the Browns.
the Browns. Yeah, you see him all the time
Oh.
on Hard Knocks
Yeah.
now
Okay.
in the background.
So he was
Just helping out. Like Salah.
Then
the
they
same
released
thing.
him from his contract 2 weeks ago so he could interview for.
Oh, yeah. Which is, yeah.
Does
That was
Robert Saleh get another look at a head
Oh, yeah.
coaching
He's
job?
supposed to.
Yeah.
I think they're.
Of the Brown or the Bears going to interview him or
Salah?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No.
I think they're.
Just in.
I think they've been interested in doing Vrabel.
Zeke.
Oh,
what?
Good playoff sign.
When did he get released by the Cowboys?
Just it was
2
like
weeks ago.
it was a couple
Really?
weeks ago when they said they released him because to give him a chance to play on a playoff
Make
team.
a playoff roster. Yeah.
Yeah.
He could play. They need him. Although I don't know why that would. I mean, they got Gus Edwards and they got.
Yeah.
Obviously, Gus Edwards is healthy, right? He's not hurt.
I believe he's
hurt.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he is.
That ain't
Because I picked him up in fantasy.
And then maybe that's why. Dobbins.
Yeah, Dobbins seems like he's healthy. I didn't. Was Brown and I'm like, well, I'm not going to put him in. I had
played?
Jerome. He played, but I still won. So
Did you win your league?
yeah, I won that league.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a good win. It was probably the most dominant fantasy football season I've ever had. I mean, I swept everything. Like top record, most points, like most of the weekly, like half of the weekly scoring honors.
Yeah.
Which was cool. So yeah.
That's always Dynasty was for me.
You won a championship, right?
Yeah, Dynasty.
You won a championship?
Yep.
I won a championship.
Yeah, Willie? Ed?
Nope.
Timmy blew mine. He started Mike Evans.
I know we talked about that.
Oh, did you guys talk about that at the beginning of the show? That last play to Evans for the
We
record?
brought it up.
We
yeah,
brought
yeah,
it
That was
yeah.
pretty
That's
freaking
crazy.
cool.
It was $3 million.
$3 million
That
throw.
happened right after the Packer game. They turned that on, and the game was pretty much solidified. And then they kept talking about it. And I don't know. I was angry after the Packer game a little bit, so I was in this like mood. And I watched that play, and I was like, "Yes, that's all." I mean, it was kind of cool. Like,
Yeah.
and he walked off the field like he was ready to jump in the stands. He was so fired up about it. Was it because of the money or because of the record?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I think the record's big to
The
him.
record's huge.
Yeah.
So it's 13 seasons, ties Jerry
11,
Rice.
11
$3 million's a lot of money.
Okay,
But
11.
Mike Evans has a lot of money.
Yeah.
He's made enough money.
I think it's more about
Maybe he
the
does
tie.
something nice with it.
So the record is a tie. It's not.
Yeah, he needs to
It's
do
a
one
tie.
more. He needs to get one more
Yeah.
year.
Oh, good luck with that.
You heard about DraftKings. They wouldn't.
A lot of those bets they wouldn't do.
They did it at 90 was the over and under for. So like a lot of the prop bets,
Oh.
you know,
What did he get at? 87 or 85 exactly?
89.
Boo.
Right.
Yikes.
Betting's bad. I've noticed that. It's hard to win.
The
Ask-
house always
ask Rick.
wins.
Oh my god.
The house usually wins.
Ed,
I'm not saying nothing there.
I have a system
To not bet.
how to win.
Hmm.
I haven't put it in yet though.
Okay.
I haven't tried it out
You're
yet.
just figuring it out. You've seen the
We have to
size of the
install it.
casinos in
I built a-
Las Vegas, right? You've seen the
Yeah.
the marble floors and shit like that.
Yeah, the only thing
Does
bigger is
Caesar
in,
live here?
yeah,
That's for the hangover, right?
I know. He
That's
goes,
right, yeah.
Do you have a bank of do you have payphones around here? Like a bank of payphones? Is this place pager friendly?
Is this the real Caesar's Palace?
Does Caesar live
Caesar
here?
live
Caesar live here?
Does Caesar live?
the only thing bigger is insurance buildings from what I've seen. Is
Oh yeah, I lived in Columbus, Ohio. Believe me,
Yeah.
the insurance
yeah,
buildings are
State
huge.
Farm there, right?
And,
Or no,
Equity.
State Farm and Northern
Northwest Mutual.
Northwest. No, that's a Milwaukee. What's the
That
one?
is Milwaukee. Yeah.
Northwestern.
What's the big one I'm thinking of that
On your way up to
starts with an N?
Oh, we
Acuities. That
we
big
went
one.
past
Big
Acuity.
giant flag.
That's a
Big
beautiful
giant
building,
flag,
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a big flag.
boy, they ain't paying out too many claims.
Nationwide.
It's
That's
on
what
your side.
It's a nationwide arena, the whole arena district there.
Yeah, they own a lot of arenas.
What city is that in?
Columbus.
Oh,
A
Columbus.
lot of insurance there.
Insurance and football.
You
Because
need
it's
it.
Ohio, they
You
need it.
Yeah. If Florida or Ohio, you need the insurance.
Right.
They just don't offer it in Florida anymore.
They just don't give the hurricane insurance anymore.
Hop did comment. He said he thinks Salah will have to be a DC before he gets hired again.
It's
Like
fair.
he'll be a DC and then get hired. Ended up
He might
hiring.
go. He might go back to San Francisco.
A dog catcher?
That'd be cool in Chicago. I'd take him
That would be
as a
good,
DC.
Yeah.
He's in Green Bay right now as an offensive
Offensive
consultant.
No, defense.
Consultant.
offensive consultant.
Offensive consultant.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Because they're looking at it the way they explain it. He's looking at it as a
I
defensive
get
mind.
that.
Right.
yeah.
Well, is he still there?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
so he's out of contract then, so he can't go interview anywhere.
He can interview, I think.
He's kind of got a loosey-goosey
Once-
job.
On a staff, he can't interview until like
that's right.
he's in a game this week.
Then I don't know. I thought he was still.
He's
there.
probably is, but that's weird. Maybe
Right.
maybe
His
no, he
role is like a consultant.
Yeah, he just
Still,
yeah,
I mean,
right.
if he's on the payroll,
He's like a Tupperware person.
Yeah.
Just sells
Mary-
Tupperware.
Mary
and-
Kay.
Mary Kay.
Uncle Rico was selling knives.
Uncle
I bet you I
Rico.
could throw it over that mountain.
selling
That
knives.
movie is one of the dumbest movies ever.
Yeah,
Hands down.
and it
never
gets-
seen
and
it.
it
I've
gets-
never seen
and it
it.
gets better and better every time you watch it. It's
I
so bad.
just can't do it.
I've never watched it.
I watched it like once or twice. I go, this is.
I've seen all the clips of it. I know what you guys
There's
are talking
funny
about. but
moments
I've
in it,
never
like, oh
watched
my
the
god,
movie.
it's funny, but the whole thing is
The
just
first time I watched it, I was like, this is the worst goddamn thing I've ever seen.
Like the
So
glam-
then I rewatched it and I was like, you know what? I kind of like it after the first time.
Ed's gonna make bracelets for everybody.
Which I'm hard on movies. I said hard on.
We should do when we get to the dog days of winter. We should do poll questions like that. Like what movie did you hate at first and not think it was funny, and then it grew on you, and now it's like one of the best
Or
movies.
how about a movie
Slapshot.
you watch?
That's funny the whole way
never,
through.
Never seen it.
It's terrible.
Oh my god, it's awesome.
We've been talking Slapshot since day one on this damn show.
Yes, we have.
And Scott still doesn't get it.
Yeah, I don't
Because that's what we had to do, Scott.
Trade
Tim,
him right fucking now.
Tim, when this all started, this is the kind of content we had. One of the top 10 hockey movies of all time. Well, there's Slapshot, and I don't know.
Miracle.
Yeah, this kind of stuff we did in Jersey
Goon.
numbers.
The Mighty Ducks 1 through 8.
Yeah. Goon
1 through
with
8. There we
Sean
go.
Michael Scott.
What was the one?
Young
with,
Blood?
Young Blood.
Young
Yeah.
Blood. I
Yeah.
remember Young Blood.
Blades of Glory? No, that's Mark Friggin.
Oh, what's the one with Topek?
Oh,
With DB Sweeney.
DB Sweeney, yeah.
Boy, I really didn't mean
And,
to open this up for
Mariah
discussion.
Kelly.
Moira, yeah.
Maura Kelly.
Oh, Mariah Kelly?
Yeah.
Mora.
Did I ever tell you the DB Sweeney one when you're supposed to play wiffle ball with us? And then they got shipped back to Hollywood the same day. We had it lined up because he was in Kenosha filming not filming, but practicing for 8 Men Out.
Cutting Edge.
Cutting Edge.
Yeah.
There it is. So DB was hanging out with two guys I knew that were playing on the Twins, Tim Coda and Glenn Myers. So like, why don't we do a wiffle ball game with him in town? We'll play down in Lincoln Park. He gets called back to Hollywood the same day we'd had a wiffle ball game with DB Sweeney. It'd have been crazy.
What, like, was the war starting? Yeah, call back to Hollywood.
It was
Gotta
like-
go.
But they were doing
Maybe all shit, man.
you got to go hang out with Charlie Sheen and
yeah.
Harvey Weinstein wanted to see him.
Who else?
Cocaine and hookers.
well, DB was wasn't he Shoeless Joe in that one? Or no, Leota was.
Yeah, Leo.
Yeah, Leo was.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
8 Man Out, he was shoeless. He was shoeless Joe.
Yeah. No, that was Ray Liotta and 8 Men Out. Yeah,
Yeah, Liotta.
that was the
He
one I'm talking
wasn't
about.
shoeless. He was not
8
shoeless
Men-
Joe,
no.
though.
No, he
I'm
was
talking 8 Men Out. That's what he was training.
No,
for.
Field of Dreams. He was one of the. Ray
DB
Liotta was
Sweeney?
Ray Liotta. You're right.
He was
Sweeney.
the,
Ray Liotta was
what's
in Field of
Costner's
Dreams.
dad.
but not
Yes.
8 Men Out.
No,
Yeah, but DB Sweeney wasn't he shoeless
He
Joe?
was shoeless Joe.
you are correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they did the end of the
Say
movie.
it ain't so, Joe.
Right. They did the Married with Children, did the same thing as the end of
I never seen that movie.
what?
8 Men Out.
Oh,
That's a
Cusack.
great
I
movie.
would watch it.
Cusack.
Awesome movie.
Oh, John Cusack. Yeah.
Cusack. Isn't Charlie Sheen in it too?
Charlie, DB Sweeney, Christopher Lloyd.
Yeah.
Christopher Lloyd. Oh,
A double reverse.
triple coverage.
Christopher Lloyd.
Marty, we need the time machine.
Michael Rooker's in there.
Oh yeah.
1.21. Oh, it's a different guy. I'm trying to look.
Who else?
Nancy Travis,
Oh yeah.
Gordon Clapp.
Love Nancy
Gordon Clapp was
Travis.
from NYPD Blue,
Yeah.
the little redheaded guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And Nancy Travis, wasn't she in So I Married an Axe Murderer?
Yeah, she was in a lot.
That
Yeah,
movie-
that's right. That's a good
That would
movie.
be a movie that I would say when I first watch it, I hate it, and the more I watch it, I love it.
Great
Love
movie.
Yeah.
Look at the size of that cranium. It's like an orange on
It's
top
like
of a toothpick.
It's like Sputnik. Head. Move.
Heed. If you want my body.
Wasn't Nancy Travis in 3 Men and a Baby?
No, she was in a show with Tim Allen, wasn't he?
Right.
Not Last Man Standing, but
What's that movie with the kids?
Yeah.
It was
Last Man Standing.
Last Man Standing.
Right. Okay, yeah.
He's got. Did you see?
Think I'm sexy.
You see him? He's got a new show out now.
Yeah.
It's almost
Jennings, yeah.
What is it? What is it called?
Fat
It's like
bastard though that you're doing.
No,
It's like the same voices though when he does
he's
fat
Scottish.
bastard.
So
I
yeah.
say he only does one impression, boy.
I say, heed, move.
No, but Tim Allen's
Get in my belly.
Tim Allen's got a new show where he's some gear.
3 Minute Baby,
Huh?
3 Minute Baby.
That's what I thought.
Isn't that?
Married to the Mob.
Oh,
that's a great movie.
Amen out. You said that.
Was it Michelle Pfeiffer in Married to the Mob?
Yeah.
Yeah. She was the hairdresser.
Yeah.
And who was
Air America? Mel Gibson and Robert Downey Jr. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry.
Okay.
She's been in a bunch of movies.
yeah. So Tim Allen's got that new show with
Kat
Kat Dennings
Kat Dennings and her boobs
and her gapped front teeth.
Yeah.
Nobody noticed that until about 5 years ago, where they're like, "Oh, look at that, she's got teeth."
Hey, Strahan.
and they're crooked. No, yeah.
Lauren Hutton too.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I can't believe that she's working.
David
'cause They
Letterman?
signed that syndication deal like the second year they had Two Broke Girls.
That show is so awful, but it's funny because it's so bad. It's all racist jokes.
It's
and
all racist,
corny racist jokes.
and Oleg sex jokes.
Yeah, exactly. It's essentially any Charlie Sheen show, but with a couple more, with two girls.
Right.
It's crazy.
I miss Roberta from 2 Minute. What was the Charlie Sheen movie?
The two shows.
The show.
Oh yeah, where he? What is that called?
Which one?
Two and a half men.
Two and a Half Men. Yeah. Roberta was awesome in that show. Yeah.
She died.
Did she?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for ruining it.
Right after Val Kilmer.
Yeah, like Week Apart.
No, she did die. And
he let it go. I don't know what you're mad at me for.
And then
He's
Charlie
the one
did Anger Management, which is pretty funny too. It's the same stupid
Right.
shit. Except he brings in like Brian Austin Green and his dad, and so
He was great in The Bookie.
who?
Yeah,
Charlie
he was.
Sheen.
Charlie.
Oh yeah, he's got he's
Running
awesome.
the
He was
games
in a-
at the AA.
Wait, is that back?
Yeah.
Have we talked about
It's
this?
back, yeah.
Have you been watching it?
I haven't watched it yet, no.
That's right. He's
Are we building up to watch it?
Yeah, whatever.
Sebastian goes to go get his money. He's like, for Charlie Sheen, he's in AA and he's running bets with some guys.
Right.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a good movie. So what else we got?
I got something.
Yes, go ahead.
So tomorrow night, I don't know if you guys are interested in this or not, but
we're
probably not.
busy. We got a
Let's move
draft.
okay.
I'm smoking a ham.
Are you really double smoke? The TGL.
No, go ahead. Okay, be quiet. Okay.
Eric
Why don't
has
I just
left
read the game rules here?
Eric.
How to play.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, I'm going to read the game rules anyway. You guys interested in the TGL? You know what that is?
No.
Yeah, Tiger Woods.
They're showing it.
It's the Tiger Woods and Rory McIlroy creation. This tech infused golf. Basically, you hit into it's at SoFi.
Oh,
So they turned SoFi into this huge freaking. So you're hitting.
Is that why McAfee's there? McAfee's in LA right now.
Most likely, I know that.
McAfee's at Raw at
Oh, it's
SoFi.
Raw. Okay.
Yeah, because it's on
Okay.
Netflix.
it's not
Tonight,
SoFi. He's
right?
at the. I thought he said the place. The
It's at the
Clippers
SoFi.
play.
Yeah.
The Clippers
Okay,
play.
The
sorry.
SoFi Center.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay,
sorry,
there.
sorry.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's the SoFi Center where the Clippers play. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, they turned it in. This is going to be the first major event of it. I think it's been around actually. The concept's been around for a little bit, but basically you're hitting into this massive simulator. But then they have this green in there. The green they said is like you could land a jet. It's so big, and it's got some sort of technology in it that moves it around. So depending on whatever course they have kind of laid out, they can look at. So when you're close, you have to hit out of a bunker, an actual real bunker onto
It's
the
100
green.
yards, yeah.
Yeah. And is there so you hit 100-yard shot too? So you're hitting real short shots, but you're hitting into a sim when you're. It looks freaking cool.
Yeah.
I've seen that from Japan. Does that?
Yeah.
You hit into a screen,
Yeah.
and then in these buildings, you hit into a screen, and after you hit it, the door opens up,
Yeah.
and you move to a new one.
It's kind of that concept
Yeah,
of
it's
it.
at Palm Beach State College in Florida.
Yeah. Okay.
So-
And so it's the teams are 3-on-3. I think tomorrow night is let's see.
Tiger and Rory versus the world.
Yeah, I don't. So the like one of the teams is the Boston Commons, and so you have some of Keegan Bradley who's from that area, and I don't know. I don't have the exact. Here,
Lots of bums in Boston.
So yeah, the
Commons.
Boston Common Hideki Matsuyama, because of course he's
Boston.
a big Red Sox
Right.
fan. Rory,
He had a pisser.
Adam
He had a
Scott.
pisser.
The wicked pisser.
Yeah, so it's 3-on-3, but it looks like they have 4 on each team. Like the Atlanta Drive is Cantlay, Lucas Glover, blah blah blah.
The lemon party.
Tigers team is
Pepper, my fault.
Juniper Links because they're from Juniper. So it's Tiger Kistner, Tom
Are they
Kim, and Homa.
Are they called the Waitress Bangers?
That's well, it says here Porn Stars Unite or something. I don't know.
Pills and hookers.
Pills.
The New
That's a
York
great
Golf
name.
Club is fun. You know, so there's I could go on and on.
Porn Club.
So it's a lot of the top names. They have teams of 4 or whatever they're going to be competing.
Which one is DeChambeau and
Hop Road inside 50 yards?
They're not in this.
Inside 50, yeah.
This
What is
this
that
is
from?
kind of a fight.
Oh, the shots. Never
This
mind.
is kind of an FU to the Live Tour. They're not. They're none of the Live guys are in this. Yeah.
And then the greens.
Yeah, they
undulate.
Articulate.
Yeah.
Articulate.
Yeah,
I knew where you're going with that.
Undulate.
So again,
Undulate?
any
undulate.
interest in that on a Tuesday?
What channel's it
Tuesday
on?
night?
We can go play.
Yeah, I would actually. I thought about would you rather watch this or play this? I would obviously rather play this
that'd
all
be
day.
sweet.
But yeah, it's on. I don't know. It's on ESPN.
It's on ESPN, yeah.
So,
So you can watch it tomorrow.
You can watch it tomorrow night.
Well, let's put that on instead of the other thing we were going to watch. Or no, there's nothing
Well,
tomorrow.
what's happening?
We can watch that tomorrow.
Oh, you're having the draft.
You want
over
to come
here?
out? You want to watch draft us? You can.
But it's at like 8:45. It's past my
8,
bedtime.
9 o'clock, 8:30. Well, come over at 8:30.
Yeah, I'm just coming over right before.
I think I'm tied in. Well, we can talk about it later. I just talk about it on the podcast, but maybe I will give you a big fat maybe.
That's a big fat no.
That's
then.
a no.
Yeah. Anywho, it sounds fun though. Ed's gonna be there.
Yes.
No.
Yeah. I'll go back to the maybe.
Willie will be here too.
Oh, Willie. I like Willie and I dislike Ed.
I'm sick of your shit.
First
Bradley.
lines on the podcast ever.
Great. Well, yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good.
You gonna play the closing music or
Anything else? You got anything else? Anybody? Ed?
Like closing thoughts or what?
Anything?
Yeah.
What'd you run in the
I was-
shitter this weekend?
I was sitting, we were coming back and you hear on the radio and in a lot of, the football stuff and they're talking always, diversity, equity. But I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, would you want your Grubhub order delivered by our Uber driver in Chicago? Or would you have a diversity hire, like say Stephen Hawking driving your Grubhub to you?
I think that's.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, I'm going with that crazy guy that drove across the sidewalks and shit.
Your pizza might be all over the place.
I mean, Stephen Hawking's not really quick delivering pizzas.
He's dead, by the way.
Oh yeah,
he passed
right before Val Kilmer.
Rest in peace, Stephen Hawking. ALS. He lived with ALS for a long.
Fuck you guys.
Time.
I want to add one more thing. In Shawano, we found out that all the strip clubs up in that area, it's right off the reservation. They're all farm to table.
Clams. That was him.
I wrote that joke.
Why does he not look happy? He looks sad.
I wrote that joke.
He wrote that joke
because some guy stole your joke.
That was a drinking joke.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Shouldn't leave here. That's mean. That was between the guys, Ed.
What happens in Shawano stays in Shawano.
Well, I brought the glitter back with us.
And baby,
Is that where that came from? You really think there was a strip club up there?
The glitter was 8 by 11 pieces of paper. That's how big you needed.
Oh my god!
Was that your closing thought?
I didn't have any closing thoughts.
Hey, there was a good brewery up there. You missed. We went
In
to
Shawano?
Yeah.
What is it
good
called?
beers? What was it called?
Stubborn Brothers Brewery.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll show you the best picture of the week.
Oh, this is a great picture.
Great picture.
It is. It's a great picture,
Let
and
me
it
get my
has pants
glasses.
on too.
Is he gonna put it on the website?
So there was a picture of a dog and a leash outside.
Is that right?
And Rick walks up to him and goes, "Hey, take my picture when I jump in the air." So look at this picture.
That's hilarious.
Look at how it
How
came out.
perfect that is.
Dude, it's crazy. I got him in
my
midair.
God. That's awesome.
It looks like he's holding the chain as the dogs are pulling him, and he's in the air.
I had an orange cream rattler. It was fucking amazing.
Really?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I had a couple different beers that were good. I did the Rattler they had like 4 or 5 different ones. I did what do you call when you got different ones?
Like a flight.
Flight.
A flight, yeah.
Yeah,
Flight of Rattlers,
Yeah.
they were all awesome.
Okay, I was going to ask you. I never even asked you when we
Oh,
were
you could
there.
have tried them.
I know. I saw them all sitting there.
Yeah, I did a cherry one was solid. His was solid.
I did a blueberry crumble sour. It really good too.
Yeah, good beer.
Blueberry and sour always are
Yeah.
that's a good match.
It was a pretty legit place. I go back there.
Yeah, the food's pretty decent too. We didn't eat there.
How far is Shawano from Green Bay?
It's an out like 50 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't even feel it was that
West of it,
far.
right?
But, yeah. But we broke it up both times. We broke it up by stopping and eating halfway.
Yeah, someone had to pee every time that we would.
So you went to Green Bay multiple times?
No, just the one time.
We went to Shawano multiple times.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I had a really good IPA from Three Sheep. I wish I remember the name of it.
Waterfalls?
No, that's what I said.
Don't go chasing them.
Yeah.
It wasn't Waterfalls. It was another one.
It was like a sour almost. It was really.
There's one
mild.
that they always have at
It was on tap.
at Black Wolf Run. I can find it.
Three Sheeps.
Three Sheeps.
Tree Sheeps.
Three Sheeps. Best beer though is the Wolf, the stout.
Oh, is it?
I'm not a stout
the
person.
Wolf. It's awesome. Barrel aged stout. Bunch of variations of it too.
I'm all about
Great,
water.
tell me I'm not drinking now. Okay, tell me now.
I'm all about Waterfalls when I get something from them.
Don't go chasing.
So I guess closing thoughts then. Ed.
In 1952, I don't know if you guys ever heard this story. 1952, London was hit with the Great Smog. Have you ever heard this?
Yeah.
4 days, a smog came in at London. 12,000 people died from the smog in 1952. I saw a show on this. Is that not crazy?
It is crazy.
12,000 people died.
Really?
Because the air was so dirty. It was like something with cold air that was not used to, like kind of what we got right now. And it pushed the air down and held it down for like 4 days. And they said it was like you couldn't even see your feet when you walked in it. And then when it cleared for like a week later, there was 12,000 dead. So it's like people sit here and tell me that, oh man, the earth's so dirty. You know, we need to clean everything. It's like, you don't think it was dirtier back 50 years ago or 100 years ago? It was nasty. You can see, watch the opening credits for the Blues Brothers. It was in 1979 or 80, probably 79 when they filmed it. And they go through like Gary, Indiana and stuff. You can't even see the buildings. It's so foggy and nasty.
You could smell Gary.
You still can.
Still can when you drive.
It's the
around.
armpit.
Yeah.
One of the armpits.
It's the armpit of Lake Michigan. It's the crotch of Lake Michigan.
What do they consider the other armpit? Isn't it like Bakersfield, California, or some town in California? They always say that's the other.
Probably
it's
Toledo.
Gary, and it's the other this town in California. I can't remember.
Bakersfield,
Is it Bakersfield? Yeah.
Stockton or something.
Yeah, never been to Bakersfield.
No, I just thought that was a very interesting.
That is
I watched
interesting.
like a 10-minute thing and I was just amazed.
Hmm.
That's a lot of dead people that nowadays, can you imagine if 12,000 people died from a rainstorm or something? It would be it's unprecedented.
Hmm.
Eric, you're up.
Never really know how to follow stuff like that. That's actually, I like that one. That's an interesting. I think this weekend's going to be a great weekend for football. I don't know if I'm going out on a limb there, but you have these championship games for college football, and then I think wild card weekend is. It used to always be like the next weekend, the divisional round. That was always my favorite, but wild card weekend usually has some drama, and some suspense, and the way that they have the games spread out too. I mean, we have football on Friday night with OSU playing Friday night, and it just kind of goes on and on and on. It's too bad, like other things get in the way, right? Life gets in the way of just being able to watch football for 3-4 straight days. But looking forward to it. So exciting time, I think. Get the holidays over, and now you got more. It's almost like more holidays. The holidays celebrating sport.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of us, our favorite sport to watch.
Yeah,
football.
basically the next holidays coming up is the Final Four.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just keep rolling. These are the holidays.
Super Bowl, I should say. So.
Yeah.
We got a whole month coming up that's a holiday.
Right.
Super Bowl Sunday should be a holiday. It should. It's just, it's for other things to be in the way.
Super Bowl Monday should be a holiday.
Yeah.
That's why I'm trying to push for 18 weeks now.
Right.
Because it would end up the day before Martin Luther King Day.
Oh,
MLK.
And then have it off.
I don't have it off, but some people do.
Yeah,
So
I actually, for the first time in my life, have
would.
that day off.
A lot of people have it off. No, I
Yeah.
don't. We don't. So maybe I would do it. I don't know.
Mm.
Day after Super Bowl. You know what though? I don't get
It's early then.
I don't get hammered.
The Super Bowl.
It's not like New Year's
Martin
Eve.
Luther King Day is the second
20th.
Monday.
It's the 20th.
And
of
right now,
January.
the Super Bowl is the first weekend, or like it's the 8th or
The second, isn't it? The second
It's the
Sunday?
8th or 7th this year.
Yeah.
It would work out. That's what they said.
You're saying if
it would work out, the Super Bowl would be the day before Martin Luther King Day. That's what they were
if
talking
they started the season earlier.
about. No, if they played 18 games, it would add a week. They were talking about Pat McAfee one time, so that was them telling me. Maybe they're lying. I don't know.
They get high a lot on that show.
They do. Good point.
Was it misdirection that I had? I can't remember.
Misdirection.
Chaos pattern.
Chaos pattern. I just looked that up. Was it chaos pattern?
I couldn't hear. All I heard was Three Sheep, and I'm like, yes, and it was really good.
That's the IPA that they always have at Black Wolf Run.
Chaos
pattern. Yeah.
Yeah, they had a good selection there, though.
Yeah, it was a hazy. It was really good.
Mm-hmm.
I did like that place, but the waitress she was nice, but she's weird. Like, hey, what beers? Oh, I got a bunch.
Okay. Well, what place? What was the
like,
place?
Bring out the food was good. Everything was good.
Brothers Pub in Shawano, on Shawano Lake.
But you think she would have brought us? Oh, here's what we got, or
right? I'm kind of surprised they didn't have a beer list.
That's what I was kind of getting at.
Right.
What the stuff was on tap?
You know what? To be honest,
they have 20 beers on tap.
If she brought me another beer list, probably would have had another one.
Right.
Maybe two more. But
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, I'm not.
That young girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she was nice and all that, but then again, I had to go get her drinks the second time. She kind of like
At least she was young, though.
She was by herself.
Yeah, but when I went up there, she was gabbing. She wasn't working. She
Yeah,
was
she
talking to the
too
people.
busy.
I'm not being that guy. But then I asked, and then she walked away, and then she started talking to me. I go, well, can I get can I get another IP? Oh yeah, sure. So it was weird. It was weird, but she was nice, so whatever. And the food was good, so I'm not gonna complain.
Food is really good.
Yeah,
Can't be as bad as when I was at Best Buy the other day trying to get somebody's attention. I think I told this on the show last week. Amber needed something for her iPhone, and there's a girl playing with a baby, like holding it with another girl, one of the workers. And I'm like, hey, can we get some help over here? Oh, yeah. She wanders off. She comes back like 5 minutes later. I got somebody coming over here. And then she grabs the baby and they sit down on the floor and start playing. I'm like, are you fucking joking? There's a whole nother story there that's it gets sideways.
So customer service at Best Buy has gone way downhill.
That's where I'm going with this.
I think they're all former Menards employees.
So finally, a guy comes over, a younger guy, and he takes care of us and everything. And this girl's still just playing with a baby right there for like 5 minutes in front of us, like not doing anything. She's not even working. We have to go to customer service because that's where you check out now.
Yeah.
There's a girl with all these fucking piercings in her face and the goofy hair and shit, and she's not a great looking girl.
Just shut off the alarms when she walks out the door.
We're standing there at customer service waiting for the phone to get the case and or the cover put on it and everything.
Right.
She's talking to a dad and his son. His son's probably about 15. Looks like a 1970s kid with the feathered hair and everything. She starts telling him about her husband with his partner, and she's looking for a partner right now. And we're sitting here going, what the fuck are you doing? Talking to a 15-year-old kid and his dad about you're looking for a partner to cheat on your husband with. We're like,
wow.
It was fucking ridiculous.
This is why you shop online.
Did you get her name?
Yeah.
Yes,
it was Russell.
Just waiting for the
love bug?
bad stripper name.
No,
No, she was gross.
Mollywarts.
I had a story tonight, Eric. I'll give you a chance to guess the name.
Yeah.
So tonight I had a story. I read it off. A stripper gave birth on the stage at a strip club.
What?
Guess the stripper's name. Everybody got a guess. It's your guess now. What was your guesses? So maybe it doesn't.
I had Autumn.
What'd you have, Tim?
I can't remember.
Chastity or something like that,
Something like
maybe?
that.
What'd you would say?
I said Sapphire.
Sapphire.
Cialis.
Ooh, he was closer.
Viagra.
Cinnamon.
With
an S.
With an S.
Oh, yes, of course.
Listen to the kid's name.
The kid's name. What was it again? Teddy. The place was called Hugs. I got to look it up.
Teddy Hugger.
I got to look it up because I got to get the.
Where is it? Where is the place?
Guess where? Guess what city? What city? Guess what state? First.
Florida.
Nope.
No.
Ohio.
No.
Close.
We talked about it earlier. How dirty it was.
Oh, Indiana.
Okay, so what city in Indiana?
Gary. Hammond.
Kokomo.
Oh. Okay.
But I deleted it. Oh no, it's right here. No, I did delete it. The name of the place was, what was the name of the strip club? Huggers. So the kid's name's Theo Hugger something. That's going to be his name.
It should be.
Yeah, Thompson. Theo Hugger Thompson.
Yeah, that's something. He'll be able to tell that story forever.
The strippers and someone in the bar helped give birth. They do the birth
while she was on stage.
Yeah, before
she was performing.
Oh yeah,
she's on stage.
Her reasoning for being there, being 8 months or 9 months pregnant, was the money's too good in the holidays. They're going to pass it up.
Can you imagine as a kid?
First child.
It sounded like I fell out.
Yeah,
so.
it kind of
Yeah,
fell
probably
out.
fifth child or something.
It's like there was an old lady who lived in a shoe. She had so many kids, her uterus fell out.
Yeah.
It's kind of that thing.
It was Andrew Dice Clay.
Yeah.
She sold her eggs. to
You know,
China.
I had a friend, though. He was named after the place where he was born.
I don't believe you.
His middle name was Brunswick.
I don't believe you that you had a friend.
Birthed on a pool table at Dick's Derby.
Holy shit, Dick's Derby. That's
No, we just made that
His
up.
middle name was
That was-
Whirlpool.
We used to pick on him all the time. It's like that's why his middle name's Brunswick.
his real name was middle name. No, it'd be awesome.
We just we said because your mom conceived you and
His middle name was Trans Am.
That's an Italian kid.
yeah, right.
Que cosa? Tim, closing thoughts.
My closing thought is like how wonderful that the NFL loves parody, and the fact that nobody from the NFC East has repeated as champion in 20 years.
Yeah.
20 years.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
That's crazy.
That's
Yeah,
it.
the numbers are just astronomical that it didn't happen.
Right.
Yeah. A little different than the NFC North.
I'm just looking forward to all the playoff football this weekend. Starting Thursday.
And mixed doubles dartball
That's
tournament, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
Me and Scott are doing that together.
You ladybugging it?
Mixed. One of us is Polish, the other one's Italian.
Two great sausages.
Sausages.
Que cosa?
My closing thought is this is Sean Mullins.
It's hard to play a gig in this town and keep a straight face.
Not Sean Colvin.
Lullaby, right?
Yeah.
And that's how much you can play.
What the hell was I singing Saturday night? Rockabye?
Yeah, Rockabye.
That's a different song,
No,
right?
it's the same one.
He says rockabye in it. I
He
think.
hung out with people like Dennis Hopper and Sonny and Cher, right?
Let me
Is
see.
that's in the song?
Let's see. Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I found a great dive bar in Shawano, like behind Main Street.
Okay.
We should have gone there.
When?
We went there?
Yeah, the $2 bush lights.
My Sharona.
I don't think I mean, I'm sure I've been to Shawano, but I'm not picturing Shawano.
Everything's
in
going to
my
be
head.
all right. Wait.
Hung out with people like Dennis Hopper, Sonny, and Cher. Because he like narrates this song.
Yeah, says both. You're right. You got it.
As long as you talk over it, they can't really do much. That's Sean Mullins.
No,
That's Sean Colvin.
Sean Colvin. Sonny came home.
Sonny came home. Yep,
Yeah.
you're right. Then she got a haircut.
Yep.
Any-
The songs sound alike.
So,
Hey, to top it all off, what are the chances? My brother-in-law's name is Sean, and it was his birthday today. 3 Seans in one.
was it his birthday?
Yeah, it's his birthday.
Sean who?
Happy birthday, Sean.
Morton. Sean Morton, Sean Mullins, Sean Colvin.
Who's Sean Morton?
So I said my brother-in-law.
Who's your fucking wife?
Aaron.
My sister.
Aaron
Oh.
where's Becky? Aaron Morton now.
Yeah, Jesus. Timmy, are you...
I'm drunk. I haven't had enough
I
sleep.
just 3 days in a row I've dealt with this. Now I got to go with 4th.
Right.
Hey, Scott.
Sick of your shit.
I hate goodbyes.
Okay, anyway, so once again, we are the Basement Benchwarmers podcast. I'm looking forward to football too. I didn't say what I was looking forward to. Anyway. So have a great weekend. Good football weekend, Thursday through Monday. Goodbye.
Bye.
I hate goodbyes. Sorry, folks. Park's closed.
What happened? I blacked out.
Because we did something today that no one thought we could do, including us. So we're going out, we're celebrating, and we're going to rub it in this city's face.
I swear I've seen a lot of stuff in my life, but that was awesome. Bye, Felicia.
Kids, there's Big Ben and there's Parliament.
I'd give them more buys and highs.
Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end.
Feels so good. Feels so good. Feels so good.